Mega love shoutout sa lahat. Thumbs love, Emma Balangkit.
Thumbs up.
Maingay na.
Thumbs up.
Tama ba yung pinagagawa ko?
Thumbs up lang.
Saglit, asan ba yung headset ko?
Naiwan ko sa'yo.
Higit na. Wait lang guys ha, wait lang. Hello. Good evening. Naririnig na ba ako, guys?
Hindi mo marinig.
Malay ko na.
Bakit?
Hindi ko alam. Tsaka pa lang pala siya. Ba't si Isabel wala? Ay, meron na si Isabel. Mega love shoutout sa lahat. Dina Dipas, Meet Isabella. Pasensya na guys, hindi ko pa talaga alam. Ayun, umano na siya. Uy, ba't ako na lang isa? Nangahulog na. Ayan. Ate Ice, wait lang kasi wala pa si Tita Dina. Okay lang. Sige na lang. Na-start ko na eh. Nag-try ba? Pakialamera ang palaka. Yun, Diyan ka na pala, Carmi. Mother Fruit, mega mega love shout out. Salamat. Elbow din. Salamat sa walang sawang suporta, guys. Naka-mirror kami, guys. Tatlo kami naka-live, 3 in 1. Dina Dipas at saka Metro si Bella. Ayan po. Wala, nawawala yung wifi ko. Sabi, connection is unstable. Connection is fairly good.
Papa, saka ang passing ko sa'yo.
Naku, maingay na. Naririnig ka.
Wag yung
Tamsak, mega love shout out. Salamat, Bustubo.
Yun ko sa'yo.
Naghilabot ko ba sa StreamYard, Bustubo?
Ano gusto ba?
Pasaway.
Dugo.
Ayan, happy weekend everyone.
Nanalo po kayo.
Welcome to Mirror Live Streaming. Dina Dipas and Meet Isabella. And yours truly, Ice Mallet. Ayan. Busy-busy pa ang mga tao, guys. Christina Rabanso, mega mega love shout out. Mega love shout out. Tamsak, ayan, coming from Bustubo. Salamat. Dito lang, guys, magkatamsak muna ako.
Pangit! Mama, maganda. Wala, hindi ko tukod.
Dudi X Marine, Tamsak Dan host, mega mega love shout out coming from Dudi X Marines. Salamat. Na kay ano kaya ta si Silaw Dina. Good evening, pakitamsak at pa-watch naman ng premiere ko mamaya mga friends. Ayan. Nagbaba si Mr. Caps Vlog. Ayan.
Hindi ka maganda. Sino yan? Mama.
32 minutes.
Mama!
Ayan. Sige, ipipin ko Mr. Caps. Wait lang po.
Mama, sino yan? Sino yan? Happy gabi? Sige, Sa likod.
Hindi.
Hi guys, so ito yung marahan.
Puso.
Wait lang daw. Wait lang.
Heidi Lau hot pot.
Kumakain ko.
Wow, sarap naman. Mother fruit, andyan pa rin. Salamat, salamat. Fruit queen. Bustubo, akyat ka Bustubo. Kanta ka. Sana ba si Bustubo? Yan, naghilabot manggota na.
Kasayin na. Yung marsupial.
Ay, Diyos ko. Wala rin ako music guys, kaya hindi ko man alam.
Hindi mo alam.
Oo.
Ayun o.
Akin nga yun. Sinekto sa darami. The Ice, mega love shout out. Harang Rosemary Vlog, mega love shout out. Winob ko yung time, ginawa kong 9:30 PM na lang. Sige po, Mr. Cups Vlog. Oo nga po, para mapuntahan mamaya. Wala pa, busy pa po sila di na dipas. Nasa meeting pa.
Mapalite. Pet.
If you feel, mega love shout out. Thank you, Tiffy Phil.
Ama, pick ka daw sabi ni Papa.
Ha?
Pick ka daw sabi ni Papa.
Pick ako?
Mm-mm.
Harang Rosemary Vlog. Akyat ka, Madam Rosemary Vlog.
Teacher, ang pang... Sabi ng Papa. Si Papa.
Yung pamangkin ni Boss Maong. Ma'am Ice, malit na ka-live ka din po ba niyan? Opo, Rosemary Vlog. Tatlo po kami naka-live. Si Metro Sibella, si Dina Dipas, at saka ako po.
Baka. Baka naubos ko.
Inaubos ko yung candy mo, anak.
Ito hindi pa naubos eh. Kunti pa nga. Open mo yan na.
Ano po,
Bakit ko pala?
bali binayaran po yung StreamYard. Tapos, ni courtesy of Kapitana Inday Kanunay Vlog. At lahat ng nasa Team Kabarangay at saka Team Gold. Nandyan po naka-entry. Tapos pag nag-live po, pwede po tatlo yung ila-live. Kung sino po yung gustong mag-live na sino yung gusto niyang i-partner, yun, ano. Kasi tatlo kami partner nila, Dina Dipas, Meet Josebella, at saka ako. Tapos pag si Boss Maoy naman, bali si Busubo naman yung partner niya, si Metro Sibela, ganyan. Or pwede din po si Mr. Caps, ganyan po. Pwede ka po paano ba to? Wait lang ha, hindi ko alam kung paano magbaba. Carms, paano ba invite? Pag member lang po pwede. Insan, uwi ka. Diyos ko, Mr. Caps, hindi pa alam talaga. Nangangapa pa talaga ako. John Civil, mega mega love shout out. Ayan, pasensya na. Ayan, kauwi lang daw. Ayan, saan na ba yun? Maloka ako si Silas Dina Dipas. Yun, di pa alam magbaba ng hagdan. My God. Teacher John Civil, mega mega love shout out. Salamat sa pagdaan sa aking live stream. Ayan, tatlo po kaming naka-live. Naka-live si Dina Dipas. At saka si Meet Josebella. Ayan, tusok lang guys, sapat na. Kapagod. Tera Maxine Box, mega mega love shout out. Ayan. Napagod yan sila. Deliver dito, deliver doon. Meeting dito, meeting. Manay Catherine Vega, Tamsak Dan, mega mega love shout out. What's ingay na?
Ano namatay ako?
Hay nako si Labs. Ginoong gagmay.
Inuong Marmartes.
Hay, ginoong gagmay. Ay nako, ewan ko. Aray ko. Pasaway si Labs, Dina Dipas.
Ano gusto mo sa? Yellow. Papa, ubus na. Ilalagay ko ulit. Madami. Papa. Ubus na. Ito na lang.
Ay. Wait. Wait lang, Sisi Loves, kay parang tinuruan pala ako ni ano. Tama ba to? Enter. Yan yata. Tama ba kaya ako? Bus. Ayan. Diyos mio, Marimar. Wait lang guys, hindi ko nababasa niya. Tamsak dan. Manay Catherine Vega. Tusukan. Noy din ako. New din ako pala.
Wait na mamatay.
Wait lang, naka-India. Mother fruit, andyan pa rin. Ay, naku. Wala. Teacher John Sibel, andyan. Galing ako sa tindahan. Ayan. Rosemary Balag, dan dikit sa'yo, coming from Bustubo. Nini, mega love shout out, coming from Dina Dipas.
Dina.
Ama, gusto mo ng
Mr. Cups Vlogs, coming from Catherine Vega. Bustubo, maraming salamat po, coming from
lagyan mo dyan.
Madam Rosemary Vlog. Kat! Ayan. Ay, umakit si Mr. Cups.
Wala na.
Wait.
2,000 na
Hot
yun.
stream. Ayun. Kat! Ayan. Hello, Mr. Cups! Hello. Ayan. O, diba? Ayun. Hello, Mr. Cups!
Hello everyone. Kamusta? Kamusta ang mga kabarangay? Hello everyone.
Hello, Mr. Cups!
Hello ang mga kabarangay. Kamusta sa? Anong balita? Hello everyone. Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. Magandang umaga din sa Echo. Setting ko na. Sa inyong lahat. Audio. Echo na paano naman siya?
Ako yata. Wait lang po.
Naka-echo cancellation naman ako. Hello? Hello
Ako
po sa
yata.
lahat.
Wait lang po.
Naka-echo cancellation naman. Magandang umaga, magandang gabi, magandang tanghali. Hello? Hello
Ako
po sa
yata.
lahat.
Wait lang po.
Naka-echo cancellation naman. Magandang umaga, magandang gabi, magandang tanghali. Hello? Hello
Ako
po sa
yata.
lahat.
Wait lang.
Ay, totoo. Naka-echo cancellation naman. Magandang umaga, magandang gabi, magandang tanghali. Hello? Hello
Ako
po sa
yata.
lahat.
Wait lang.
Ay, totoo. Naka-echo cancellation naman. Magandang umaga, magandang gabi, magandang tanghali. Ay, doble-doble. Ayan. Hello? Hello? Okay ba lahat? Parang di ko na kayo naririnig. Are you still there, Ice? Andiyan pa ba, Ice? Echo.
Yes, Mr. Caps.
Hello. Ayan, wala na.
Kaya nga,
Wala.
si Silas Dina Dipas, pakantahin ko ngayon. Pakantahan ko to si...
Si
No?
Papa,
Akala nyo naman? Akala nyo naman?
si
Mga ano po kami, mga hindi po kami mga singer. Hello po sa mga nanonood din dyan. Mga nakikinig. Magandang umaga, magandang gabi, magandang
Gusto ka,
tanghali.
Mr. Caps. Wala talaga akong katalent-talent.
Ano
Mama,
ang sabihin yan? Sabi mo yan, wala. Talagang mawawalan ka. Dapat positive lang. Try na pag-aaralan naman. Ako nga, Diyos ko. Nung umpisa, wala. Hindi ko alam kung anong gagawin ko dito. Buti na lang nandiyan si Insan at tinulungan niya ako. Tsaka pinag-aralan ko rin, try kahit papaano. Ayun, natuto rin naman kahit papaano. Kamusta na mga hello Insan, hello Boss Tubo, Catherine, mega mega love shout out. Rosemary Vlog, sino pa ba? Insan, nandito ako. Nandito ako ngayon. Oh, Ice, ano na nangyari sa'yo? Ba't naka-mute ka? Usap tayo. Sino pa ba nandito? Fair Maxine, mega love
Hindi,
shout.
kasi baka maano nag-e-echo yata eh.
Hindi naman, sa akin
Hindi ko
okay
alam
lang.
pa anong gagawin dito. Ako yung nag-e-echo yata, Mr. Ka.
Hindi ka naman nag-e-echo sa akin. Paano po yung ganyan? Hello? Para paparapin ka paramen. Yung
Ay, Diyos ko. Ngayon pala ako gumamit talaga as in. Ako yung
Maganda yan kasi natututo ako nga eh. Alam ko mamalay ko dyan sa StreamYard. Wala din akong alam. Kahit nga yung mga words sa tamsak, dikit, tsaka yung iba pa mga terms, hindi ko rin alam nung una. So, dito lang ako natuto din sa inyo. Kaya talaga ang
paano
learning,
mag-mute, Manay?
pag
Hindi
nag-mute,
ko alam.
gusto mo mag-mute, i-click mo yung microphone mo. Nakalagay dyan, mute. I-click mo siya. Pag click mo yon, nakalagay mute.
Hindi, I mean daw, ano daw, off ko daw yung YT.
Ah,
Mute mo yung YT Cecilios. Wait lang.
baka may iba ka pang YouTube na naka-open. I-close mo lahat ng YouTube mo except yung ginagamit mo ngayon na active, na naka-StreamYard.
Baka malaglag naman ako nito.
Hindi, yung wag mong i-off yung StreamYard mo. Wag mo i-close yung StreamYard. Hello, Rosemary Vlog. Thank you. Meron po akong premiere mamaya 9:30 PM Philippine time. Ay, Miss Laina, akit ka dito. Kanta ka naman, kanta. Ako'y hindi pwede mag-assist ko. Ang boses ko pang pang Halloween. Trying hard lang po akong kumanta. Mega love shout out, Laina. Kumanta ka dito. Umakyat ka dito, Laina. Para magkaroon ng buhay. Nagsama yung nagsama yung
Maganda.
si Ice kasi pa nag-learn pa eh. Walang V8 si Mr. Cap. May V8 naman ako. Ayan Hindi lang talaga maganda. Ayan. Nag-copy yan. Huwag ka nang ayos yung mo.
Huwag ka na mag-request, Manay Catherine. Walang kakanta.
Pag nga, hindi ko lang ng bato.
Wait lang. Saan ba yung audio ko dito?
Hello. Sa mga nandiyan dyan, sa mga nanonood. Hindi ka na lang ng bago. Line na. Huwag ka na pagawa. Sira din ibigin. Pura lang naman ng V8 eh. nag-e-extra rin. Kabila. Kabilang buhay. Kabilang bias. May ulan na dyan. Dito sa amin, wala. Wala.
Pasaway
Ganyan
ka, Gustobo.
ang sabi. Sana mapaayos PHS para masaya. Oo nga eh. Grabe, binibirit niya. Biritera sila yun eh. Mr. Cap, parang ang haba ng mic mo. Oo, mahilig talaga ako sa mahaba. Malaki yan. Oo. Meron pa ako dito, actually, dalawang mic. Mahilig talaga ako sa mahaba. Malaki din to. Oo. Happy na, boss? Oo. Happy ka na, boss Cubo? Happy ka na.
Ma-hot seat talaga to ngayon, Manay ka.
Oo. At parang ang haba ng mic mo. Meron po akong mahaba, meron din po akong maikli, pero mataba. Oh, di ba?
Matambok at saka payat, ha?
Yeah. Ano po ako, medyo greedy po ako ngayon. Ayan, tingnan mo. Dalawa yan. Pero ito lang ginagamit ko. Kasi ito yung nakakabit sa V8 eh. Mura sa'yo, Sir Mr. Caps. Sa amin, mahal. Hindi, pareho lang ng price. Pareho lang ng price dito. Diyan.
Gustobo, wala akong mic.
Oo,
Maiksi pero mataba. Oo, Manay ka.
ayos magpakita ka sa camera para hindi para masaya. Mas maganda kasi pag nakikita tayo sa camera. Hindi sila hindi sila maboboard pag nakikita. Hindi naman natin kailangan mag-makeup eh. 'Di ba? Kailangan lang natin magsalita. Sagutin mo na nga, Mr. Caps, pa-birthday mo sa akin. Tapos na birthday mo, Laina. Huwag kang Tapos na ang birthday mo, Laina. Huwag kang Masarap, mahaba na, mapayat. Oo, kaya itong favorite ko eh. Itong microphone ang favorite ko. Pinapahamak mo ko, Laina. Sabi, oy, pinsan. Oy, sagutin mo na nga, Mr. Nako, yun. Tapos na ang mo, birthday mo, Laina. Okay? Next year na lang. Hintay mo next year. Reregaluhan kita ng V8. Tsaka baka hindi na V8 yun, baka na, iba na. Asa na si Aiza? Wala na akong kausap dito. Okay, sino po ba magtatanong? May mga maitatanong po ba kayo dyan? Hala, sila mag-birthday po ako sa April 5.
Natatawa na nga ako. Hindi na ako makapalita eh.
Ang birthday. April, ano to, buwan-buwan? Why na birthday mo? Parang last month lang nag-celebrate ka ng birthday mo. Di ba may LS ka? Ayan na si
Hello,
Ice.
Mr. Caps.
Okay. Ang kita ko ng mga Hello Kitty mo. Ang cute. Natatandaan din Hello Kitty din. Maliit ako. Talaga yung Hello Kitty mo. Kahit yung mga stationary.
Ang lapa ng eh.
Okay lang yan, Ice. Kaya nga yung camera ko.
My one vlog. My love shout out. Ayan. Yung request niya daw, Mr. Caps.
Okay. Ano may request? Maoy. Hello, Maoy. Ay, vlog.
Sa taas ng...
April.
Si Catherine Vega.
Anong request ni Catherine? Taas ng camera. Oo nga.
May nakikita si Manay, kaya ayan.
Ganda ng Hello Kitty.
Wait lang.
Taas Hello Kitty. Gusto ko talaga magkaroon ng yung tawag ng Hello Kitty. Kabata. Ayun na tayo. Ayun.
Birdie pala yung sa'yo, Manay, birdie. Hindi
Ako
pusa.
mahilig sa Hello Kitty. Kitty bird ko. Ito talaga cat. Mahilig ko talaga sa bird. Nagkahalata ka cat eh. Mahilig ka sa bird. Diba? Dapat cat ka rin. Mahilig kayo sa Hello Kitty. Kasi yung pangalan mo is cat.
Kasi sila
Catherine.
din na di pa sumakyat ka na.
Etong minsan pinapapunta ako, kala mo naman happy birthday. But hindi ba?
Kumain pa nga daw si Sabel.
Ito din si kala mo, bakit na to? Kala mo naman senior yung pinapatagpag niya. Daddy X Marine. And, hello Daddy X Marine. Mega love shout out. Sino si Daddy X Marine? Ito ko nga si Daddy X Marine.
Ikaw, mahilig ka din sa bird ba, Mr. Cat?
Daddy,
Vlog coming from Catherine Vega.
hindi ako mahilig sa bird. Mahilig ako sa hotdog. Hello. Ito din si
John!
Ako, may bird, kulay itim. Pasaway si sila na di pas. Labad daw
Lain
yun.
na. Ayan, Mr. Cat, para maniwala ka.
Dodi X
Ito.
Marines. Lain na si Lindags. Mega love shout.
Oh, okay. April 5. Okay. Sige. Nag-iisipan ko yan line. Ano ba B8 ng Pilipinas? Bibilang kita ng B7 para sure. Catherine. Sunog bird. O sabi,
Mother
bigyan ko yung
Fruit. Teacher John Civil. Mega love shout out. Thank you.
Daddy Extreme.
Si Hay.
Salute. Ay na siling. Mega love shoutout ko sa'yo. Ako, my bird, kilay itim at ilay na. Talaga, ito, Miss Rhino. Mahilig ko na itim.
TV, mega love shout out.
Okay.
Ang bird ko, mamula-mula, haha, coming from Dodi X Marines.
Ang ganda. Bagong panganak ng baby. Ang bird ko na muna.
May beat cord lang.
May view to court na lang.
Yes po.
Ano? Okay.
Ano po? Dapat
Ano natin?
hindi charge ako.
Walang hotdog.
Oo nga.
Wala naman hotdog. Ba't ang mga original yung mga kulay ng hotdog? Diba? Ano na lang nila kasi.
Keeping dyan, mega love shout out, Sir GJ.
Hey,
Thank you for dropping by.
thank you for watching. Sampu na nanonood sa atin. Ay, walain mo yan. Kumanta ka na lang, sir. Ito talaga, akala nyo naman kung ano tayo, nagkaparat tayo ng senior. Hindi po ako senior. Pare ko kayo, akala nyo. Akala nyo, binitera. So, tignan nga natin kung anong end pwede. So, no pwede anong
Hello, Sir Jeeping dyan.
sir. Keeping gun. Oh, hi, keeping
At my
gun.
daw at my worst.
Mama, Candy.
Sir,
Thank you.
God, just love. Good morning, Sir JJ. Hello, Sir JJ. Po. Saan po kayo, Sir JJ? Gusto mo pong umakyat dito at ano ba ito, Sir JJ? Hindi ba to? Amerikano dito. Corn collection, coin roll hunting. Oh, Sir JJ, I'm sorry. I thought you're a Filipino.
Taga US din yan, Mr. Cap. Si Sir Jipin dyan.
Hi, Sir JJ. If you want to come out here, there is a link there that you can click on, and then let's chit chat for a while.
Ganun sipin.
Tipi?
I love hi, okay, much love to everyone, sabi ni Mr. Jipping Day. I love meat too. I love this chip, but I love summer better. I find it, summer more durable than chip.
Oops.
Lina, I'm hot. Oh my goodness. Lina, ang beauty mo pag apam ah. Okay, 10 seconds na Mr. Kat. At kayo, maganda. Iba ko pa mo. Okay, so try natin. Ito natin yun. Maganda ka.
Seven ko hindi wifi.
Huwag na kayo, nakikita ka din.
Okay, bilang ito lang. Try natin ito. Okay, tsahan nyo ng boses ko ha. Huwag kayong huwag kayong
Yes.
sugin. Pakinig na lang kayo. Kung ayaw nyo, mute nyo.
Thank you for your super sticker, Sir JJ.
Thank you, team. Don, thank you. Appreciate a lot. Thank you so much. So, okay, let's see now. Okay, this is a Tagalog song and entitled Tila Bukal. Please bear with my voice. Oh, thank you, Jeff and John.
Hello guys.
Sin mo ba ang pagbabago? Di matitigan ang iyong mga mata. Tila di na nananabik sa iyong yakap at halik. Sana'y malaman mo, hindi sinasadya. Kung ang nais ko ay maging malaya, di lang ikaw ang nahihirapan. Damdamin ko rin ay naguguluhan. Di lang ikaw ang nababahala. Ulong ng isip, huwag kang pagkawalan. Ngunit puso ko ay kailangan kang iwan. Thank you, Chip and John. Sino ba ang nararamdaman? Di na tayo magkaintindihan. Tila hindi na maibabalik. Tamis ng yakap at halik. Maaring Sana'y malaman mo, di ko sinasadya. Di lang ikaw, di lang ikaw ang nahihirapan. Damdamin ko rin ay naguguluhan. Di lang ikaw, di lang ikaw ang nababahala. Puno ng isip, huwag kang pagkawalan, ngunit puso ko ay kailangan kang iwan. Di hayaan habang buhay kang saktan. Di sasayangin ang iyong panahon. Ikaw ay magiging masaya sa yakap at sa piling na ng iba. Di lang ikaw, di lang ikaw ang nahihirapan. Damdamin ko rin ay naguguluhan. Di lang ikaw, di lang ikaw ang nababahala. Ulog ng isip, hanggang magkawalan, ngunit puso ko ay kailangan kang iwan. Thank you. Hi, G! Hey, how
Give
are
it
you?
up, buddy. Give it up, man. Fist pound.
Oh, here.
Yeah,
Okay,
there we go.
there you go.
Good job, man. Good job. That was great.
Sir, how are you?
I haven't been to bed yet, so I'm doing okay.
I think this is my second time to see you on video. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
It wasn't the other video that you saw. It wasn't the news, was it?
No.
Okay.
Here. Same
Uh,
on here. I don't know who was the host during that time. I think it was Maoy.
Okay.
I think it was Maoy, yeah.
Yeah, I visit as many channels as I can. I get around. So I'm on top of my own, so.
Good to see you again, G.
It's coming into a great, lovely song. I didn't understand a word of it. Got a nosebleed, but it
Okay,
sounded beautiful.
It's Tilang Ikaw. It's not only you. That's how you translate it
Okay.
in English. It's not only you who's hurting. Something like that. That's why I have to let you go. That's the meaning of that song.
Okay.
It's not only you. It's not only you who's hurting. That's why I have to let you go. Like giving up that
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
Because-
I guess that's why it sounds so sad because
So, yeah.
it's like I don't know what they're singing, but man, it's getting me. Hey,
So where are you from, Mr. Jeeps?
I live in America, of course, USA, Kentucky.
state?
I live in the state of Kentucky.
Oh, okay. I'm
Home
here
of
in
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
yes, finger licking good.
And a lot of people don't realize, everybody knows it by KFC, but did you know that the town that I live in invented the cheeseburger?
Oh, really?
Yeah, my town invented the cheeseburger. So we're famous for the Kentucky Derby, which is the famous horse race.
Yeah.
What else? Bourbon. Everybody around the world knows our bourbon.
Bourbon whiskey or something?
Yeah, it's bourbon whiskey, but we know it as bourbon. Like anything outside of the state we call whiskey. So because there's special laws that we have to go by to make bourbon here in Kentucky to be able to call it bourbon. So it's pretty cool. There's a lot of history about it.
Oh yeah, I've heard a lot of I've heard about the bourbon whiskey, and the cheese or something, but I'm not
Yeah.
sure about it. But the bourbon, I've heard about it. I think I saw it on YouTube that you're famous with the bourbon
Yeah, we
whiskey.
love our bourbon here.
So you
So,
also sing? Yeah, I've seen. There's a microphone there behind you.
yeah. I did a karaoke stream on mine the other night for the first time. Uh, but I was just doing because I've been in the process of resetting my studio up. So
Uh-huh.
there's so much so I watched that video back and like the sound was horrible. I'm usually sitting back there, but I'm sitting closer. That's why I'm always looking down because I'm actually looking at you versus my camera because it's up here. Because when I'm back there, it's all crazy. But all my studio lighting and stuff, I've been working on getting all this set up. And
That's why you have a green background now.
yeah, I got green screen and I have multiple cameras. I got DSLR. This is the H22 Pro. I got a 525. It's a lot of work getting everything back because I just bought a house, so another house. So trying to get everything going. I got my laptop. I have speakers. This is just a lot going on. So, but I was trying to. So when I go to people's streams, I know now not to use my setup that I was doing because it's absolutely horrible. I mean, the
Oh,
sound,
okay.
people, you can hear the lyrics, but then you couldn't hear the actual music. The
What's your
beats.
genre?
Dude, I love everything. I listen from punk, rock, heavy metal to Dean Martin, one of my favorite singers, to country. Because I'm originally from Nashville, Tennessee, so I'm
Oh,
from the
country
country
rock.
music capital of the world. You know, one of my first concerts I ever went to growing up was Johnny Cash. So I got to
Oh,
actually see Johnny Cash live.
yeah, yes.
So,
I
but
don't know him, but I'm familiar with his music.
yeah, so I listen to hip hop, rap, hick hop is what they call it, like white rap, I guess is the best way to say it. But country rap, it's weird. I listen to everything. So
Do you have a band or a group?
I used to. I was in a band for 3 to 4 years, and I played
What's the name?
guitar
Your
and
band?
vocals. I played guitar and vocals.
Uh-huh.
I did a Southern gospel, believe it or not. So I
Oh,
did a lot of old Christian music, a lot of old Southern gospel, Statler Brothers, Hank Williams, Johnny Cash, things like that. But I liked when we got off key, we actually started playing some blues, little old blues and rocks like some Stevie Ray Vaughan, Eric Clapton,
oh,
Hooker, Hopkins, and Reed. I like jazz. Oh, I mean, I listen to a lot of music. I love music, and that's why I like coming to listen to you guys
sure.
sing the types of music.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with Gaither Group, the singer, the band?
The
Ga-
Who?
They are Gaither singers. Like it's I forgot it because we went to Missouri one time and we watched a Christian concert.
Mhm.
Gaither and Friends or something.
I,
Like
n-
these are
nah,
group of singers. I just
nah,
forgot the because it was a long time ago.
man. I've been to Missouri a few times though. The last time I was down there, I got a freaking speeding ticket. I was like, "Thank you, come again."
You used to play in a church or in a
No,
something.
actually, I didn't belong to one church. We used to get invited to a lot of different churches. I mean, I would go play at Baptist churches, Catholic churches, Methodist. Uh,
Mm.
we'd go play the Catholics here in the States. They have a lot of uh, Catholics have picnics, so they have big fundraisers for the schools and stuff. And I've played those. I've actually played here in Louisville during the Derby. We've done big shows, not just Christian music. We added more stuff to it than that because I mean I've performed in front of thousands of people before. So I
Oh,
mean some pretty big audiences. But I haven't played in years because my hand got broke. This hand got broke.
what happened?
My last job messed me up. But
Oh,
my hand got broke, which that wasn't too bad because I could still strum and pick some, wasn't too bad. But then I had another accident with my other hand, like right after I did this one. And I
oh,
shot a nail through my hand
oh, shucks.
and it hit all my tendons in my
Oh,
hand. So when you go to start making chords, G, C, D, E, F, whatever you want to do, G7 major flat five, it doesn't matter. It just my hand gets so exhausted so quick. So I had to go back to doing like simple country music and stuff like it because my hand would cramp up and hurt so bad. So I ended up just saying I can't do this no more. And playing guitar was my passion. It wasn't not just the singing, but I love performing in front of people. And it was my family is entertainers. I mean, my whole family is entertainers. So it's sad to give it up, but I still got my amps. I have a bunch of guitars and stuff. I actually thought about just go ahead and start trying to go see a doctor about trying to get strength back in my hand and dexterity and stamina because I miss it. I really miss performing and stuff. Yeah, I really do.
Yeah. And your capital is your fingers, your hands.
Yeah. So now it's this, my mouth. I just run it all day. So, but no, if y'all want, I'll do a James Taylor song.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Look, I haven't been to bed since I've been up since yesterday morning, so this probably will be rough. I haven't, and it's what time is it here? And it's 8 o'clock in the morning now. So, I'm gonna try. I'll try to do. You've Got a Friend by James Taylor.
Oh, I love that song.
James Taylor is he. I love him. I started loving him because I started listening to his guitar pick. How to play guitar. Oh my God, he's phenomenal. But all right, if it's okay with everybody, I'll sing.
Yes, of course.
Hey,
They
Emma.
have no choice.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
When you're down and troubled and you need a helping hand and nothing is going right. Close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest nights. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running. Oh yeah, baby, to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, fall, all you got to do is call, and I'll be there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got a friend. If the sky above you should turn dark and full of clouds, and that old north wind should begin to blow, keep your head together and call my name out loud now, and soon I'll be knocking upon your door. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running. Oh yes, I will, to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, fall, yeah. All you got to do is call, and I'll be there, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, ain't it good to know that you got a friend, that people can be so cold. They'll hurt you and desert you, but they'll take your soul if you let them. But oh yeah, but don't you let them. You just call out my name, And you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Oh, baby, don't you know that winter, spring, summer, fall, oh, yeah. All you got to do is call. Lord, I'll be there. Yes, I will. You got a friend. You got a friend. Ain't it good to know you got a friend? Ain't it good to know you got a friend? Oh yeah, yeah, you got a friend. There you go. I tried. I'm sorry.
Yes. Mr. Jeep John, what's your real name?
My real name is John.
John.
John Roberts.
John Roberts. And why did you choose that name? Jeeps John.
Well, yeah, a lot. Jeeping John because I own a Jeep.
Okay.
My channel is a lot of different things. Like, for example, my channel is I'm a coin collector. I deal with collectible coins and currency and gold and silver and special dollars and stuff. So I deal with that. But I'm an off-roader enthusiast. I'm actually an immersed living history. I'm a reenactor, basically, of Celtic warriors back from 50 BC to 500 BC. So we actually live. I actually do full combat fighting. So I armor up. I do a lot of things, man. I got a plate full of things.
Okay, guys, don't mess with John here, okay? Kick your butt.
So yeah, I've actually on my stream, I've actually had I don't remember the stream that I did it on, but I've actually put full armor on and showed people actually how I look, how I dress. I actually got a bunch of videos, but I haven't put them on YouTube yet. My very first video.
Put that on YouTube so we can see it.
My very first video was a little bitty thing that we did that I put on there, but I haven't posted anything since. But I've been doing this since I was 8 years old. I've been around this since I was 8. And
Wow.
I'm 45 now.
Oh, you're young. You're still young. Okay, you're still young.
Well, I'll look younger when I shave because I gotta be. I'm gonna be doing a live stream and I'm shaving my beard off.
Oh, that's good. That will be exciting.
A lot of people are
I
like,
see you
"Don't
with
do it," but a lot of people are like, "Do it," but because I usually I'll shave it off at the very beginning of the year because usually in December I try to play Santa Claus on my stream. But
how long you have that beard?
How
How
long?
long? Yeah,
1
yeah.
year.
Just 1 year.
Yeah, just over a year, and yeah, I've done. But I will dye it white to look like and I'll dress
What
up like
made you
Santa Claus.
decide to grow your beard like that?
Because I was cold. and to be honest with you, razors are not cheap. So I'm a penny pincher. So it's like, you know what? I don't, I'm not trying to impress anybody anymore being,
You're married, right?
no, I'm single now. No.
You're still single. Hey, ladies out there,
and
John is still single. Okay, I'm about to ask you because somebody's asking me about that.
Who in there?
Not in here.
Is it Lena?
They asked me in the private chat. Like, can you ask him if he's still single? Yes, he's still. John is still.
So are you? I guess you're on Meat Stream then. So you're on the other channel, okay? Because usually when I know they do a dual stream, I'll jump back and forth and give them both likes, and I'll talk in both chats and try to share the love on both streams. So, but yeah, so I was like, private chat, I don't see any going off right now.
How do you like? Is that your? Somebody's asking also. Is that your new place?
Yeah, this is my new house.
Oh.
So this is me dressed up like Santa Claus.
That's nice.
And so I would give. I have a lot of donators from around the world. Excuse me. And basically, if people would show up and kids in the stream, no matter where on the planet you were, if you were a kid in the stream, we were giving you a present. And
Oh.
so we had so many donations and money donated to the channel to do Christmas. I think that one stream we gave away 77 gifts to people, kids around the world. Then we did a second one because we had so much stuff coming in because people were like, oh my God, this was awesome, that we ended up giving almost 300 gifts away in another stream.
Wow. In
And
all over the world or just in the
all over the
States?
world. So like my
Wow.
channel, because my family is from around the world. I have Filipinos in my family. I have Japanese in my family. I have Koreans in my family. I mean, just that's Asian side. I mean, I got people in Europe, Ireland,
Mhm.
Scotland. So I mean, so when I have people come in my channel and like super chat me and donate me, I'm not going to do my giveaways and limit it to just people in the States. So if you come donate to my channel or anything like that, I was like, no, I ship to everywhere. So it's like, so
That's
it's
nice.
people don't feel left out, like they can't be involved in my channel. So some channels that do giveaways, like in my
Mhm.
community, you have to be in the States or where they're at because they don't want to pay shipping and stuff like that. I'm like, look, I get a lot of donations from my channel. So
Mhm.
my money goes back to help shipping costs and buy more presents or gifts and giveaway items for people. So
And
that's
how do you select beneficiaries for these
Oh,
for this?
we'll play games and stuff like that, and I'll do simple stuff because if I do trivia, a lot of people don't know trivia, so I'll do simple stuff like pick something on your keyboard and put it in chat. Like it might be the letter L or the equal sign or plus. I'll do things like that. Pick a number one. If I have 30 people in chat, I'll say pick a number 1 through 50. The first person gets it.
Oh, same thing
The
here. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of stuff that I do. But,
Yeah.
or I'll do the wheel, put everybody's name on the wheel and things like that. So,
So how long you been doing this
uh,
type
you
of
know,
charity?
what, charity?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
dude.
call it charity. Some
Well,
people.
yeah, that stems back to my life. Uh, I was talking to somebody earlier today and well, pretty much all night. But talking about the struggles of growing up, I was like, look, I can relate. I'm young, and like you said, I'm 45. I'm still young, but I've
Yeah.
had some bad hands dealt to me in life. I've been homeless multiple times, struggled, lived off the streets, grew up in poverty. So but I was like, it was adversity made me stronger and later in life. So I appreciate like normal Americans. If you've been in America, obviously, that Americans, a lot of them are like self-centered, egotistical. They're only worried about their self-worth and they only care about themselves and not their neighbors. I've never been like that. I'm always looking out for the next person. Like when I've bought people cars on here. I've
Mhm.
bought computers. I've given people thousands of dollars here from around the world, and I've been stolen from on here. I've been scammed and everything else, but that's fine. But I don't look to get anything out of anything that I do back. I just want if somebody wants to repay me, I'm like, look, pay it forward. The next person that you see needing help, give it to them. I don't need it. So I've been doing it. I do a lot of stuff for veterans, military veterans.
Mhm.
Um, you know, I support channels like I've seen, like I believe like Rene OC, I think is his channel. He's got a huge where he goes out in the Filipino community, out in the jungle, people who don't have no money, no food, and he's out there delivering medicine and food. I mean, I donate to those channels because I see what he's doing. He's actually not scamming. He's actually showing the documentation. If he's going out to these families out in the world that are struggling, and he's bringing bags of rice and food and candy for the kids and medicines for the family. And when I see that, I was like, I want to support people like that because I love that stuff. It's great. I mean, I love helping people because I know the struggle. I've been there. I've been there. So I
Wow.
just always done it. I've been doing it since I've been on YouTube. I've just found I would rather, it's sad to say, I do help out my local community, but
Mhm.
I help more internationally than I do local because, like I said, there's a lot of opportunities that people are just too lazy to take. Other places, people wish they had the opportunity.
Mhm.
So I like to help out as much as I can everywhere else because, like I said, I've lived on the streets. I've had it hard, and I've worked myself away. And so to hear, Americans sit back and cry and whine and about things, I was like, look, you're the only person holding yourself back. Go do something about it.
Yes.
We have that opportunity. I mean, we can. The jobs here, like you can get I can walk down the street and get 10 jobs right now because we need help. We need people. It's
That's true.
crazy.
That's true. There's a lot all over here in the States, and
Yeah.
it's up to you if
Yeah.
you really want to work or not. Uh, yeah. Can I translate it in Tagalog?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. Yeah, ang sinasabi po ni John is tumutulong siya sa mga tao without walang kapalit, at meron siyang tinutulungan sa Pilipinas na isang charity na talagang tumutulong at pupunta sa mga iba-ibang mga bundok at nagbibigay ng mga pagkain, bigas at mga candy. At ngayon si John nga may charity din sa kanya, may charity siyang ginagawa. At lalo na sa kanyang community. At yung sabi niya na maraming trabaho dito sa US, nasa sayo na lang yun kung gagawin mo or magka-apply ka o magtatrabaho ka. Kasi maraming ang mga tao dito na walang trabaho, pero ang daming trabaho lalo na ngayon. That's it.
Okay. But yeah, it's like I said, I'm not rich by any means. I don't have a lot of money or anything like that. I just been like, I live below my means because I've had nothing, so I'm used to living. I don't need the best of everything. So I would rather give to somebody that gets a little something, able to appreciate it a lot more than me. I mean, so.
Mhm. Lina said, "Very good, Sir JJ. You have a good heart, and you are so generous." That's Lina.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many people. I'm looking at all these people in the chart. I was like, I think I got like all these channels already because I try to go to as many channels as I can when I see them live, and I'll go over there, say hi and try to, I try to be friends with everybody. I really do. And I mean, I've been drawn to the Filipino people because like I said, I've had Filipinos scam me, but in general, they're the huge hearts, man, huge hearts.
Mhm.
I mean, I love it. They're always smiling, having it, no matter what. They're, always singing, having a good time, trying to make the best out of what, they don't think of the things that we do here in the States. I guess it's weird. And so much respect to the Filipino people. So.
No, thank you. We appreciate your love for the Filipino community. If you don't mind, I'm gonna ask you this question because
Yeah.
there are some foreigners
Mm-hmm.
because they know that Filipinos really love to be appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
What they do is to gain more followers. What they do is they make videos about Filipino, and they act like they appreciate the Filipino. They act like they love the culture, do this and do that, something like that, just to gain more followers from the Filipino community. Which is I've seen a lot of that.
You
I've
know,
seen.
I could be accused of that too. I mean, I
Mhm.
really could be accused of that too. But I talked on my stream and I've been open about everything. It's like, when I go to a different country, I've been like from Honduras up, I've been all over this hemisphere. And when I go on vacation, for example, if I go to an all-inclusive resort, on my
Mhm.
way to that resort, when I get off the plane, I'm in a cab with the cab driver from the local person. I'm asking my cab driver, like, hey, where do you take your family at? What do you do when on your day off?
Mhm.
So I like immersing myself actually in that culture. And I'm slowly myself trying to learn. And a lot of people in here has been trying to teach me like simple words that, like Muganda, Ka, Lina,
Mhm.
very beautiful.
Maganda ka, Dina, my gosh.
So just simple things like when I started got in the community, like learning, and I was like trying to pick up words and start. Like one thing that a lot of do is like ayan, and I was like, what's that mean? They're like, what? they'll be like, that's like that. What you just said there. It's like, or That's like,
Yeah.
oh, it sounded like, so, just little things like that. I'm trying to pick up and try to learn because I want to immerse myself in your culture. Like you learn things that like balut and things like that. And I'm like, they're trying to get me to do it. I'm like, no, I can't do it. But you never know. I might have a few drinks, and I was like, yeah, give
Uh,
me those. I'll try. Let's do this. But no, you're right. Before I was on YouTube, to be honest, before I was on YouTube,
how long you been on YouTube now?
about 3 years, but I've been on YouTube for a long time, but I never created a channel really. I was just a
You're
follow
just,
pages, music and stuff like that. But Facebook is where I started with the Filipino community
mm,
because I started looking at international women and stuff like that. Like I said, I didn't have Filipino in my family at the time, but I'll get to that part of that story.
okay.
So I started getting on these pages with Filipino women looking for men, American men, and
Mm,
foreigners and stuff. So I started getting in and started learning about the community and the Filipinas and stuff like that, and the men in there. And I'm like, started watching the men's chat, talking to the women and stuff like that. I'm like, this guy is not sitting with me right. So I would message the moderators. I was like, look, you really need to watch out with this guy because he's not being honest. Because I'm from the States, he's in the States, and what he's saying he does and all this stuff, he's lying.
mm,
And and of course, all the backdoor like it happens on here. Western men, it doesn't matter. American, German, English, they want to get Filipinos to get
yeah.
nude and all that stuff. So I actually got on there and they started modding me on the Facebook groups. 100,000 people in these groups. And so I started learning more about the culture. And that's one of the things that what the number one thing I was upset about Filipino women
What?
is skincare.
Ah,
Always trying to use the whiten your skin. I was like, look, and I was
I
getting so mad about it. I'm like, look, guys, why are you trying to whiten your skin up? Your dark skin is beautiful. Women here in America, you're trying to look like white women here in America. We go to tanning beds to look like you. How does this make any sense?
yeah, that's the common problem in our society. In our society,
Love yourself. Be
yeah,
who you are, the way you were created, man. Because I'm telling you what, I'm attracted to dark skinned women. So I look at one, I'm like, where's she from? Philippines. Like, there's no way she's too white. Is she mixed? I mean,
yeah, that's the usual problem in
yeah,
in our society in the Philippines. Because for for some of us, white skin is neat. White skin is like beautiful for us. Clear skin. Probably maybe because we are tired of it already for having brown skin or tan skin. That's why most women in the Philippines are using whitening soap or whitening lotion
yeah,
because that is what they are showing on TV, on ads. They always show white skin or mestiza uh, women on TV, on screen, even on posters, on billboards. That's what they only show because that's why we are being influenced by these culture.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
why.
yeah, those are little things like I was trying to, it's like, you know, that's why I say I try to immerse myself in the culture of, just little things like that. Normal people would be like, man, I ain't worried about something like that. But I've been talking with a Filipina for a little bit, and she's been taking me on through the market and everything like that, going on the jeepies and just filming the streets and stuff like that and learning culture. But let me get back to the Facebook thing.
Mhm.
So my brother's Korean, half Korean. My stepmom's Korean. So I told my brother because he's single, and I was like, you know what? There's some really good women on here, really good women. So I introduced him to one from one of the groups, and so he made the journey over there and spent a month at a time. He went over a couple times and ended up marrying a woman from the Philippines and brought her back. They have 2 kids now, 2 beautiful. My niece and nephew. Oh my God, freaking my nephew, dude. He is a handsome fella. I was like, oh, boy, it's like you're gonna be a lady killer, man. I'm gonna have to watch you. But yeah, so
just to inform you, Caucasian,
yeah,
a combination of Caucasian man and Filipino woman, their children will be like 100% beautiful.
yeah,
Like good combination.
yeah.
Filipino and Caucasian or white,
Mhm.
they're really good.
Yeah,
Most kids are good looking.
it's like yeah, I like I said,
Let's go back to your Facebook.
uh,
Yeah, and with your brother.
but yeah, so but I ended up there was a lot of stuff happening in those communities, and that's why I just kind of it got to be I really wasn't looking for anybody, so it was like being a part of that. So everybody knows my Facebook and everything like that. I was getting it was overwhelming. My messenger, all that stuff was my page is getting blown up. I'm like, and I felt bad. It's like, look, no, I can't, and I'm not interested. And I'm not saying like you're ugly or anything like that. It's like I'm here to help. I'm not here for somebody. So it was really weird for me because I was like, because I was really there to learn about culture. And that was where the biggest was, most people are at. Because I would just go in there and ask questions. I wouldn't be like, hey, girl, how you doing? Are you single? How many kids you got? You got any kids? You've been married before? You still married? Because in the Philippines, you can't get a divorce because it takes forever for that to happen. So I learned those little bitty things.
Okay. Have you visited Philippines?
Have I been?
Yeah. Have you been to the Philippines?
I'm actually looking at probably going at middle of next year for my first time.
Oh, okay, that's good.
So I have such a huge
Your
Filipino.
what? For your first time.
Yeah, for my first time I'm going. So there's so many people in the Filipino community that I would love just to travel a lot and meet a lot of different YouTubers. And because like where I live, I actually have YouTubers that's come to my house and we'll do streams together, like guest appearances and stuff like that. So it's really cool. I actually did a show up in Cincinnati, Ohio, and I had about 40 something YouTubers, at least 40 YouTubers from around the country. The farthest was California. They flew out from California. Yeah, it was a big thing. It was really fun. So with a bunch of YouTubers it was really cool. I put that on. That was a hell of a party.
You can meet with the Filipino friends we have here in this group.
Yeah.
You can meet with them. There are a lot of people here who are living in the Philippines right now.
Mhm.
And it says like and Rosemary said hope to see you around. Hope to see you in the Philippines, she said.
Oh,
Yeah.
I will. And like I said, I will be vlogging this whole trip. So because, did you know the sword fighting that I do? The heavy combat fighting they have in the Philippines too.
Oh.
There's a group from the organization I'm in that's actually a group from Louisville, where I live at, right outside where I live at, went to the Philippines, and they put some videos out of them doing fighter practice with the Filipinos. And I didn't know that until I saw that. I was like, oh my God. So now I can take my armor with me. We can go over and
You should join them next time.
see, that would be great.
Yeah.
So I can't wait for the government over in the Philippines to get right. So because it is being from an American standpoint, from the Philippines being a U.S. territory at one point, we're basically brothers and sisters, really. We should take care of the Filipinos and stuff. But it's so hard now that it's a republic of, over there now. You've got your own constitution, and you took a lot of laws from us in the constitution and stuff. But it's so hard like, I couldn't go over there, and it would take 10 years to be a citizen. And if I get married, I become a citizen. Then, because I've been looking into it, it's a lot. And I would have to leave the country every so often to redo my visa. Oh man, it's crazy. Dina Depressed, thank you. I will be meet. Meet, your name is Meet, so I have to meet you.
Yeah, meet in the Philippines, Sir JJ. Yeah,
so
Dina
I
is my cousin.
so
Dina is
I
my cousin.
so I was trying to find somebody in the Philippines just to adopt me as their child, a 45-year-old child. That way I can be, bam, I'm there, I'm a citizen. Because I worry about because I've had tragedy happen in my life. So if I met, for example, a Filipina,
Mhm.
we get married, we have kids and everything like that. So or we don't have kids. It might be because we're older in life.
Yeah.
Uh, if something was to happen to her, she passed away or something, because I've had that happen to me, I
Mhm.
have to leave.
Okay.
You see it, because I'm no longer a citizen. I can't own the property. I can't own property.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm pretty much screwed.
Mhm.
And because if I come when I retire, I'm looking at 55 when I retire. I'm liquidating everything I own, all my assets, everything. Everything's being sold, and I'm moving. I want to retire into the Philippines because I love this simple life. I don't need the beach
Mhm.
necessarily. I mean, I can live on the hills, the countryside,
Mhm.
and I would be just as happy with a very simple life. Growing a couple of chickens, few pigs, got a banana. You got bananas,
Mhm.
boku. We got
Small farm, huh?
yeah, coconut tree. And all I need is my hammock, and I'm good. I'm good. I'll go if I need to go. I'll go get a little fish pond, or I'll go down there and do some spear fishing for fish, fresh fish. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, as much as I have, I don't want. I don't want. It's crazy. I want less.
Okay, John, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Okay, because I have a premiere here that they need to watch, so I'll
Uh-oh.
just show it to you later. I'll just let them go there and wait. But yeah, you can still talk right now. You can because I'm gonna and then I'll just tell you later to uh to hold on. Okay,
Okay.
would that be okay?
Oh, I'll wait. Yeah.
Uh,
I'm,
yeah.
actually, I have a friend that's live streaming too that I'm trying to throw some support over there.
Because that's what we do here during live stream. If there is a member or a friend that we have here who has a premiere, we stop for a while, we pause for a while, and then we just go there. Okay, so you just give us like at least ten minutes. Okay, we're starting. Okay, everyone. Hello, mga kaibigan. Please don't forget, right now, starting na po yung premiere ko. If yung link po ay nandoon sa itaas. Insan, maraming salamat. Insan, lumabas ka rito. Bakit parang hindi ka lumalabas? Guys, thank you, thank you. Ayan na po, starting na po ang aking 10 minutes lang po ito. It won't take long. Actually, 8 minutes lang po. It won't take long. So please do watch my premiere. And we still have here our guest, Jeeps John, and we will ask him more questions about his life. His life is very interesting. He has a charity, and for those who haven't subscribed on his channel, please do so now. And if you have friends right now who is not yet who's if you have friends, please tell them to subscribe to Jeeps John. Okay, he's a very interesting, he's a very talented and generous person. Yeah, and Lina says here. Oh yeah, Rosemary Vlog says hope to see you, and they really want to see you, John. And my cousin Dina De Paz said, "We love to meet you here in the Philippines, Sir JJ."
As long as I get to meet Carmi Carms.
Oh yeah, Carmen Carms is my niece.
My little buddy.
Yeah, my niece slash nephew. Okay, okay, guys, here it is. Manood muna tayo. Thank you, Ice.
Hello everyone.
Thank you,
This is
Insan.
Nick. We are at Hai Di Lao
Thank you, Kat.
restaurant.
Emma, thank you.
Ito yung soup namin.
Lina,
This is
thank
the
you.
vegetable soup. And this is spicy.
Hi.
Hello.
Siyempre, sila, papakita mo naman tayo. Tayo nag-ano.
Ba't ma-epal? Kailangan may epal.
Dapat tayo. Dapat tayo. Hindi naman nakasama. Oo. Para malibre tayo kaalisin natin. Kaya mo yun, sir?
Yeah, medyo mahal talaga dyan sa restaurant na yun. Kaya bihira na kami kumain dyan. Pero masarap yung food nila. They really have good food there. Tignan niyo yung mask niya. Pabago-bago. Hey, Jamie Pot. Thank you for watching. Jamie, you can come up here. And we have a special guest here right now. I think you know him. His name is Jeep John. A very nice young man. Young man. Di ba nagbabago yung mask? Mabilis magbago. Sana ganun din yung mukha natin. Ano? Ang bilis magpalit ng ano. Mega love shout out, JB Pod. Yan, napakasarap po ng pagkain dyan sa restaurant na yan. Medyo mahal lang po talaga. Kaya kailangan, kumakain kayo sa restaurant na yan. Kailangan marami kayo para ma-divide ninyo yung yung cost. Pero super sarap siya. Ayoko nga. Sabi ni Rose, ayoko nga. Okay na ako sa pesto. Nagutom ako. Yeah, masarap yung food nila. Nakakagutom talaga. Lalo na pag spicy, tapos tumutulo yung simpleng gawa bang kumakain. Oh, he's also, Jeep John is also watching. Thank you, John. Yeah, masarap talaga kumain sa hot pot. Kung pwede nga lang mag-araw-araw ng hot pot. Thank you, sir. Thank you, John, Jeep John, for watching. Once in a while, pwede i-try. Oh, thank you, Jeep John. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys sa mga nanood. Maraming salamat. Maraming thank you. Maraming thank you. Thank you. Ay, nawala ako. Okay. Thank you. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you. Ay nako, pinagutom lang po tayo ng Mr. Cups. Hindi naman, masarap lang talaga siya. We're back. We're back, John. Can I call you John? Is it okay if I call you John?
Yes. A lot of people, they just call me Sir JJ or JJ.
What's your favorite food, John?
Bulgogi.
Bulgogi, that's Korean.
Yeah. And I actually make it. When I was younger, I actually worked at well, my stepmother's Korean, so she taught me how to cook a lot. And I worked at actually a Chinese restaurant when I was younger too. I was like the only white guy working there, but that's how much I love Asian food.
The first time I tasted bulgogi it was when I was in Korean Airlines.
Yeah,
Yeah, they serve bulgogi during the flight. So that's
yeah.
their dinner, I think, or yeah, their dinner is bulgogi. So I loved it. And then when I went to South Korea, that's the first food I've ordered because I already tasted it, and then it follows the other.
So
And
yeah,
I love Korean food too.
my probably my favorite food to eat though. Well, Asian's number one, but like Cuban food.
Oh yes.
Cuban
Oh
food.
my
Oh
goodness.
my god.
The black beans with
The
rice.
black beans and rice.
Yeah,
That is a meal.
I know.
The
I
spicy, the dark
know.
rice, the spicy rice with the beans. That
Yes.
is to me. That is the
Uh,
meal. Oh,
black. Oh my goodness.
I don't need the fried
'Cause
plantains.
I lived in Central America for many years, and I was like, and then I went to, I would like it's not a visit. It's just like a stopover, a connecting flight
Yeah.
to Cuba, and then we stayed there for like I think 8 hours, and then we ordered that food. I was like, oh my gosh! And then there is a restaurant in where I went to the country where I went.
Yeah.
There is a Cuban restaurant there, and then they always serve that food. I was like, oh, this is my favorite Cuban.
Yeah.
Cuban.
No, it is really
Have you
good.
been to Cuba?
No, I actually
Oh
believe it or
my
not, I
goodness!
have a lot of friends from Cuba, and I've
When you
gone to
go
their
to
house,
Cuba airport,
and they cook for
smoking
me.
is not prohibited there. Oh my goodness! You can smoke in the airport.
Wow.
Oh yeah! Oh my goodness! You
Well,
can smoke.
I have, like I said, I have a lot of friends from Cuba, and they've gone. He brought me boxes of Cuban cigars back because he's allowed to bring 2 boxes back when he went to visit family. But I go to this house and party with them. Have some Havana Club, which is their
Uh-huh.
that's actually really good. And
Uh-huh.
his wife and his cousins and stuff would actually cook dinner for me. So, and I would, the real Cuban food, and it was like, oh my god, it was. I'm like, I'm gonna. Can I get an extra bedroom I can move in? I was like, it's just too good. To finish it off with some Havana Club and a nice Cohiba. Oh,
Oh.
oh man, yeah, it's heaven.
Yes,
But
I love Cuban food.
hey,
And
John Argent's in the building. What's up, my buddy? There's another one of my friends right there in the building. What's up, buddy?
oh yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
He's
Oh.
Michigan.
Who? Is he here?
John Argent.
Oh,
He's
okay.
from my community, like my type of community, coin collectors and things of that sort. Yeah.
How long you been doing that? Like collecting coins?
That's what started me to do the YouTube. Actually, I just got into it and I didn't know much about it, and I ended up stumbling on being able to do something that nobody else in the country has been able to do. So I got super lucky, and it kind of like John Argent could probably tell you because I don't want to talk about myself and try to make myself bigger than what I am.
Uh-huh.
But like being a coin collector, there's certain coins that are worth a lot of money and stuff like
Mhm.
that are valuable.
How do you
Well,
choose those? What are like what I only know is like if the coin has some errors in it,
yeah,
like
there's a
like
lot of coins like that.
pricing,
There are
right?
varieties.
Like they printed it wrong
Yep.
and rare coin, and it costs a lot of money, right?
Yeah.
How do you choose? How do you find those type of coins?
You, if they're new coins, like just minted, like brand new, for example, you can find errors and varieties on those. So
Mm-hmm.
to be the first, you'll actually have if you send it in to be and have it labeled as an error variety, your name will actually go in the book, and that will be after you.
Oh, and then you're collected and the
And
price.
so, and you'll be known for the rest of the world at all times in the books is like this person found this error. So it's really that's why people really search out new coins and things like that to find an error variety, and so they can get that locked into their name. So it's really cool. But mine was actually a simple thing that I was finding was in 2019, 2020, there was coins called that were minted in West Point.
Mhm.
West Point is only known for making coins for like high-end gold coins and like collector sets, but they actually did quarters to put out in public, and that's the first time they've ever done coins for the public to put in general circulation. I
Mhm.
think the only other one was in 1996, and it was a dime, but I think it still came in the pack, and it wasn't actually currently in the so. So out of these quarters, okay, each year they only had 5 sets of quarters. So you had the Philadelphia Mint Mark, you had the Denver Mint Mark, and now you have the West Point Mint Mark. So out of the billions that they produced, only 2 million, which believe it or not, in quarter standards and in coins, 2 million is not a lot. So out of the 5 quarter series, because each one had a different thing. So 2 million of this, 2 million of this, 2 million, 2. So I found in the 2 years that I searched over 14,000 of these West Point quarters. There's still people who has not found their first one.
Mhm.
And I made so much money off just a quarter. So when I was I was buying boxes of quarters, boxes and boxes of quarters, and going through just looking for this mint mark. So those
Mhm.
mint marks, that one quarter for 25-cent face value, I was basically getting $20 for 25 cents.
Oh.
So I was making so much money that I was now flying to other states and being able to take off work and driving to other states to go hit other banks up and all these other banks and get as many boxes of quarters. I mean, I'm driving home with $30,000, $40,000 in quarters into my trunk of my car, just so I can go through them to find those one quarters. So, and I don't, as far as I know, nobody in the country has found as many as I have. And I mean, I was selling rows I had one guy ended up starting buying everything I had.
Mhm. How
And
much?
I
How much
think,
did he offer?
well, just say in just a 3 month period, I made over $100,000 in 3 months
Wow! Wow!
off quarters.
A lot of money.
And
Wow!
all you had to do is just buy boxes and go through and find them and just pull them out.
Really?
Yeah, it was crazy. And that's what really got me on the ball to doing all this stuff. So yeah, John Argent is also a coin collector. He's really good, especially when it comes to Canadian coinage. He's
Mhm.
really knowledgeable about that too. He's a really good guy, and plus he's starting to try to talk me into coming gaming with me because I start doing some gaming on my channel too.
So that's the rarest coin that you ever possess right now, or you still have?
Oh, believe it or not, one of the most high value coins I've ever owned, I gave away.
Oh.
It's a 1909 SVDB with a good grade and everything like that,
Mhm.
and I gave it to a friend of mine to finish out his collection. And he's done a lot of good stuff for me. And
Mhm.
so and that's the one I bought. And that one penny was like $2,500.
Wow!
So it's amazing. But just like the Filipinos, because I've turned some people over there into coin collectors, like, the Filipino money, the older stuff that has the United States on it, I have a bunch of it because I collect it because it's considered American currency.
Mhm. I
So
I remember because one of my neighbors back in the Philippines, she has this Commonwealth dollar
yeah,
bill.
yeah,
Commonwealth, like that was during Filipino American ties during that time.
yeah.
So I don't know where is she now, but I think her family still have it.
That would be great because currency is a hard thing. Like I try to collect where my family's from, so I collect Korean, I collect Filipino, I collect Japanese and Irish. Irish currency has been the hardest thing to find. Period. And out of all the big coin shows and dealers that I know and everything like that, I only have a few, and it was hard to get those.
Mm.
It's just you just don't see it. And so one Christmas I was surprised from another YouTuber who found me two of them that were actually graded, I mean, it was insane. Now, so here, I'll show you something. Hold on a second.
Oh.
I'll show you something. I'll just grab one row to show the audience. I got it.
Hey, Tala. Cristala, hello, hello. Mega, mega love shout out to you.
So, John Argent can tell you too. Like,
Tala says mega love shout out to you, Sir JJ.
what's that? So this
Tala.
row, so this is just $10 in quarters, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this end, I know you ain't gonna be able to see it right there.
Uh-huh.
There's the mint mark, but it's a W, right? That's
So-
that's one of the rare ones. That's one of the collectible ones. You flip it over, there's another one at the other end. So well, I don't know if this is the double ender row, but like this row right here, I know that I pulled out of a box that I found 136 of these in.
Is that the one that's from West Point? Something?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the W will represent for that. So this row right here, I can sell for quite a few $100s online, just not even opened, because the possibility of more being in there is what people search for. So I actually started collecting.
Let's check my coin
Hey, I'm telling you, but
jar here.
well, that's what my my work schedule's so screwed up that I usually do like a morning stream here about 9:30, 10 o'clock, but I haven't been able to do it for months and months because they keep changing my work schedule, working from 6 in the evening to 6 in the morning. Now I'm about to go from 6 in the morning to 6 in the evening, and I work seven days a week, 6 to 7 days a week, and I won't get off like my schedule was I was only getting 1 day off every 22 days. So once a month, I was only getting 1 day off. So, but I would stream before I go into work, and I have a show called Coffee, Coins, and Chit Chat. So I would have a panel like this. If people had questions, they come up on panel. We'll talk coins or just generally anything, but it's mainly coins.
Okay, guys, if you have some questions for John, you can type it in here on the group chat, and then we're gonna add. You can say it in Filipino, you can say it in Tagalog, and then I'll just translate it in English.
I am 6'3", 250 pounds. I am a Capricorn. I like long walks on the beach.
You've never been married, John?
No, I've been married. Yes, I have.
Oh, okay. Do you have kids?
I have a son from my first marriage. That's it, and he's 25.
Oh, you started young.
Yes, I did.
You were 20 when you.
I wasn't even legal to buy alcohol yet when I had a kid. When I was 20, I built my very first house, brand new house, everything. Like I said, I worked my butt. When I found out that I had a kid on the way, I was like, okay, no more partying. You know, it's time.
Where is he now? Where is he now? Do you still see him?
He lives in the same county as I do. He's gone to college. He's actually an engineer.
Wow.
Yeah. So smart kid, handsome fella, because he looks just like me.
Where did he get that smartness?
Probably his mother, to be honest with you. But he plays. But I'm gonna be honest. I'm being honest. You know, I don't like her, but she was smart. She was school knowledge and everything. I mean, I wasn't dumb in school. I had great grades when I left. But he took after me much more because he plays in a rock band. You know,
he got it from you. His musical inclination got it from you.
And she hates it. She hated it. She hated that all his features. I'll find a picture of him and I'll show you of him. Wow. But yeah, he's my boy, man.
You guys, we're learning about, we're learning some, personal information about John.
All right, ladies, don't be stalking my son now when I show you a picture of him, because he is a handsome fella. So, but
sure.
I'm gonna show you 2 pictures of him rocking as when he was performing on stage.
I want to see his picture.
Well, this is one of his glamour shots the band took.
Okay, I want to see his picture. I want to see his face. Whom he looked like? Whom he looked more?
I gotta find the picture. I got so many pictures.
Is he looks more like his dad or
Well, you let me know. Oh, well, first and foremost, let me show you a picture of my nephew. Let me try this again.
Oh,
That's my
it's
little
cute.
nephew.
Cute.
Yeah, he's a handsome little fellow. He's smart. Oh my God, that kid is smart.
Oh,
There's me and my Cuban friends together. I got, oh, it's crazy. But John Argent, I was just, he's on here. He was talking about it. He was actually in the Cincinnati show too.
yeah. Rosemary said, "Oh, yeah." Rosemary said, "Oh, he owned a house at the age of 20. That's
Yeah.
awesome."
Yeah. Not only owned it, I built it.
Yeah, his nephew is like Asian.
Yeah.
When he was
Korean,
born there, Korean,
Filipino, and American.
His half brother is Korean. His stepmother is Korean. So
Mhm.
yeah, he has an Asian nephew.
Yeah, and my cousins are all Japanese, and my great aunt's Japanese, and my yeah. So I got family all over. Man, where is all my photos? I got a lot of sword fighting stuff and everything like that on here. It's just, and plus I don't know where my glasses are at. So it's kind of like you gotta always look like this,
You're
look down.
So you're wearing glasses? You're using glasses?
Yeah, I have glasses. I don't wear them all the time. It's just these pictures are really small, so it's kind of hard to see because I got so many.
So your half brother is married to a
Filipino.
Filipina. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's why. That's why. So because Rosemary says like the Asian blood was really strong.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Because yung half brother niya is Asian. Korean.
my
Yung
both
half
my
brother niya is Korean.
yeah. I have two brothers
And
that
his half brother married to a Filipino. That's why they have this, Asian features.
why can I not find this?
So, do you have other questions, guys, for John?
Ask away. I'm not shy. Trust me. I was in a Maria her stream. She has a thing called the hot seat, where she
Uh,
comes in and interview people. And I was on her hot seat, and I mean, she asked all kinds of stuff. Even
I do that too. I do
all
that
the
on my YouTube channel.
yeah, I got all the naughty questions asked me. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, those type of questions. Everything. It was like what? I
if you
cannot
have
believe.
questions for John, you can type it in here on the GC.
Oh,
Insan,
okay.
asan ka na Insan? Dina, where are you?
So this
Oh,
is this okay. This is him all done up to play music. Okay, that's him doing that. Now this is him clean.
he got it. He's cute.
Yeah.
He's handsome.
He takes after me. That's
Ah,
why. But that's my boy right
he's
there.
handsome. He's handsome. Oh, somebody's asking here, John. Are you planning to marry again? To remarry? Are you planning to remarry?
You know what? I think I got one more in me.
Oh, okay.
But I think if the
The
first
right
one,
person
I
to the
give up.
right person in the right time, right?
Yeah, the first one was obviously I was really young,
Hmm.
and I told her, my wife, when that young, I told her, it's like, look, we're still maturing, we're still growing, we're young.
Are you
We
dating somebody right now?
no, I can't
Oh,
say it.
I
But
don't buy that.
but I told my first wife, I was like, because we were really young, and I told her, I was like, we're young. We just need to learn how to grow together and mature together for this to work. You know, because our personalities as we get older are going to change. We just need to learn how to do it together.
Mm-hmm.
And it went bad really fast after that. She was, I don't like, even if I'm with a woman, I ain't going to tell her what to dress or how to eat or anything like that. She is her own human being person. And I'm with them because of who they are,
Mm-hmm.
She was a, I don't want to be on here bashing, but she was a very controlling type of person. I can't work here. I can't have this job. I can't, do this. You can't go. You can't visit this part of your family. You can't go see these people. I don't want you hanging out with your brother.
Really?
You don't know them. They never did anything to you. Why would you say something like that? So it was a control thing, and it got to a point like I'm
Quite
done.
possessive, huh?
And she's the one, and she filed for divorce. And she did, and it's crazy. I worked in surgery for 10 years. I worked in the hospital. I worked in surgery for 10 years. A lot of medical experience. So I've never been in trouble with the law ever before in my life or anything. I had the police show up to my work for me. I'm like, and I'm nervous. I'm like, I'm in surgery. They come and get me out of surgery. It's like, hey, John, they need you up front at the front office. I'm like, I'm scrubbed in. What's going on? It's like the police are here. I'm like, what is going on? Why are the police here for me? So I'm thinking something happened to one of my family members or something like that. So I'm freaking out. So I go up there and they had a big envelope. It's like, hey, we're just here to deliver papers to you. I'm like, and this is 2 weeks before Christmas. So and they saw the way I was acting. They were like, dude, you're not in trouble. It's not bad. Well, it is bad, but I don't know. I don't know how you're going to take it, but it's just paperwork. We got to serve you. I'm like,
you're not used to it,
Yeah. So I've never been through any of this. So I was scared. So I opened it up and it was divorce papers. And I was like, phew. It's like, thank God, to be honest with you. So I never told her I got served. So a month later, I got a lawyer. I didn't tell her that. I go home every night and I have my own bedroom. So I go to my own bedroom. So eventually she asked me if I ever got paperwork delivered to me. I was like, she's like, did I ever get a delivery first? And I was like, no, I never. What delivery? What are you talking about? She's like, then she was like, you're supposed to get some paperwork delivered to you. I was like, oh yeah, the divorce papers. She was like shocked that I knew and got them and never said anything. I was like, yeah, I got them. She's like, well, don't you want to talk about it? I was like, no, that's what I have a lawyer for. She's like, you got a lawyer? Then she comes clean about it. She's like, I was like, well, if we're going through a divorce, I need a lawyer. She's like, well, I don't want a divorce. Then why did you file for a divorce?
Yeah.
She's like, well, I just wanted to scare you into it. I was like, there's your problem. I was like, I had my own bedroom for a solid year. And I have not been with my wife for over a year and I had my own bedroom. Shouldn't you come to me a year ago when I moved out of our bedroom and had my own, that there was a problem, that we needed to work on our relationship and talk or figure out counseling or something? And so the next thing I know, instead of talking or having communication like you're supposed to as husband and wife, I'm getting served divorce papers. I was like, well, you know what? This is no fault in Kentucky. So you can file for divorce for anything. I'm going through with it. And that's what I did. And I was like, it was over with. I gave her the house. I gave her everything because I knew my son had a place to live. Yeah, he was taken care of. I was like, I'm out because my son don't need to grow up in an environment that was so hostile.
Was she working during that time?
I worked multiple jobs.
How about your ex? Was she working?
I was actually working multiple jobs while she finished college, and I paid for everything.
Okay, because
I paid for her education, gave her a new house and everything, and I left with nothing.
That's jackpot.
Hey,
from
you know what? I'm happier for it.
Well, anyway, you have your kid with her,
Yeah.
right? You have your boy with him.
Yeah.
With her, I mean. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like I said, there's a lot. I've had a lot happen in my short lifetime. I started young. I started real young. I mean, from the questions I've been asked, like,
You still have more ahead of you, John.
Oh
You still
yeah,
have
yeah.
more years and more
That's why
experience too.
I plan on at 55 retiring and liquidating everything, and I want to actually have enough of because I've worked since I was walking. literally been working in the fields, doing tobacco, working hoeing fields, and as you got older, you got bigger jobs. Yeah, so I'm beat. So 55, I'm done. That's why I'm not going to retire here in the States. I don't want to be here. There's no way that I would be able to retire here. None.
Mm.
And I would rather go somewhere who appreciates the little things in life versus the big things.
So what made her decide to divorce you, if you don't mind?
She wanted to scare me into doing what she wanted me to do. She didn't want me working in surgery that bought and paid for our house. She didn't want me to do this. She wanted to pick out the car I drove, the clothes I wore.
Oh,
That's how controlling it was.
yeah.
And not to mention, I never cheated on my wife. Every day I was coming home that I was sleeping with all these different women. And I was like, and I was just belittled as a man every day as I came through the door. She's like, "You're the worst father ever. You're not a very good husband. You're this and this." And I was like, dude, it's just the emotional battle that I had to go through every day just coming home. It was like if it wasn't for my son, I was like, I'm going to run away. I'm not going back. But I just went home to my son every day, not her, my son. And it was bad. And it's like, she said stuff to me that I would never say to another human being. And belittle somebody like that. There's no cause or excuse, but I gave a sacrifice a lot at the beginning anyway. The way I thought and my perspective on life, just to make her happy. Like, okay, yes, hon, you're right. Or her family and the way they're thinking. You got to understand my family now, because this family and I'm a part of, they're in there cutting racial jokes and things like that. And I'm like sitting there like, I'm not too happy about the stuff that they're saying, because I was like, now you're talking about my damn family. Although you don't think you are, that's my family. I have a multiracial family, and you're sitting over here cutting. And I was like, and I let it go, and I let it go, and I let it go, and I sacrificed my own feelings and just held everything in. And finally, when I said, you know what, I was at her family party, her family. I was always her family. They started saying some stuff. I was like, you know what? That's freaking enough of this. I cussed them all out. I was like, I'm done with each and every one of you bigots, you racist bastards. And I was like, and they're all like, what's wrong with him? Because they never see me like that, because I bit my tongue and just held back for so long to try to make this marriage work and sacrificing my own self-worth. And I was like, I'm done. I was like, I can't do it no more. So I was done with her family. And then it was me and her. And then after that, she filed for divorce. I was like, I'm done. I tried to make it work with you. We went through marriage counseling, everything else, even the counselors, the judge. We're in divorce court. She has a lawyer. I have a lawyer. I have a judge. I thought I was screwed going in because she had a female lawyer. The judge was female. And here I am with a male judge. I'm like, oh God, she's going to get everything.
You were thinking that they will take that side. They will take her side.
So,
because they're women.
My soon-to-be ex-wife's up there, and the judge is asking a question. My ex-wife is screaming and going off. Her lawyer is looking at my lawyer, like going, like burying her head, like, "Oh my God!" And the judge finally is like, "You need to shut up." Told her to shut up. It's like, you acting like this around your child? Is this the type of person you are? So basically, she buried herself. She said I was alcoholic, I was abusive, and everything like that. And I was like,
oh,
you would not. Well, my mom's here. She can attest to everything. She's like, the judge said, no. Your mom's going to say anything for you. First of all, where's the documentation? Where's the police reports? Where's the photography and all this stuff? Where's the documentation that's happened? And, when the judge finally asked me, it's like, look, started asking me questions. I was like, well, if it makes the court happy, I will go to parenting classes, anger management classes, and blah, blah, blah. And I did all this stuff. So the next time we had a court date, I took them certificates. I didn't have to do this. I went to parenting classes, everything, anger management classes that I didn't even need. And I took it there and I was like, gave it to the judge. I was like, here you go. Just to prove that what they're saying is not. The judge knew it wasn't true, but I wanted to prove to them also that, look, these people are full of it.
Yeah.
So everything she wanted, she didn't get. But I gave her everything anyway. But when it came to custody, my son.
Yeah, man, interrupt. After giving her your house, giving your car to her, do you still give the support for your kid?
I started support from my son after our divorce. So when my son graduated high school, his college was paid for. He could buy a house or whatever he wanted. That was my
Oh,
support for him.
what?
Am I
Really?
happy being single? Woo! No, no, I'm not. It's coming home to a house that's empty. You're a lonely person. But sometimes you really need that time alone to really reflect on who you really are and where do you need to go in life and start setting small goals again.
Did you remarry already?
Yeah, I had remarried again. That
Okay.
so that's a whole nother complicated thing. So we're actually, I'm still technically him, but we're separated and we got our own lives and stuff like that. Because I
Mm-hmm.
carry because she don't have insurance or anything like that, so I have all the medical stuff, and it's sort of like in the Philippines, they're not together. There's so it's one of those for right now until figure what way of life I'm actually going. Like I said, I have I'm not trying to really rush anything with anybody or anything like that. I'm taking it slow. I've met a lot of great people, um, but a lot of times it's good to just take from being in one relationship, getting out of that, getting in another one that lasts, from a 3 year marriage to being with somebody for 20 years after that, and it's like, you got to do a lot of self. Why aren't these things working out for you? You know, really reflect. I know why the first one didn't. So you got to really take a look inward at your own person. Why is things failing for you? What are you doing wrong? Is there things that in your life you need to change? And
Mm-hmm.
it can't. It's you don't necessarily it is you. It doesn't necessarily say it is you, but it's a good way to really meditate and self reflect on the type of person you really are and being true to yourself. So it's a lot of weird stuff with me.
So are you searching or waiting?
You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So,
Good
but
answer. Good
you,
answer.
I have a friend of mine that was always like, oh man, I need to go out there and start dating and dating, dating. Sure, find somebody, find somebody. It's like, dude, why don't you just quit looking and be you?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Just go to work, come home, go out to eat, go to dinner by yourself or whatever, do whatever. It's like, trust me, somebody's looking for you too.
Mhm.
So if you're looking too hard, you might just keep passing that person up because you're always looking further than you need to be looking. So I was like, if you just slow down
Mhm.
and quit trying to rush everything, and guess what? That's like you just found happiness, and he did.
That's true. Because
And he,
if you're rushing
yep,
everything, you won't get the right.
that the old additive: stop and smell the roses. Take your time.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need to slow down, relax, and quit searching because, like I said, your soulmate is looking for you too. Maybe they just started, you know. So if you rush, you might just pass them right up and not even realize it.
Quit searching, but you really have to take time for you to expose yourself.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
That's what I'm saying.
searching.
You still go out and you have a good time, but don't think like, oh, this person's a good possibility. Let's date, and you're just going to get crapped on every time when you just rush things like that.
Yes. That,
Become Make friends. Friends that I tell people is like you
right.
want to be friends first because then you're going to learn their quirks, like
Mhm.
the type of person they really are, because they're going to open up more than to you. Because
Mhm.
when you get in a relationship, just like straight up dating, like,
Mhm.
hey, I don't know you, but I think you're beautiful. Let's go
Mhm.
out on a date, and
I've known you for this.
yeah,
We've started as friends or something like that,
yeah,
right? That's true.
I have learned something.
Yeah, that's true. In everything that we do, we always we learn something.
Yeah,
Every
everyone's just like, what are we? I can't understand. I'm sorry, I'm giving nosebleeds.
Who's this? Oh, hi Joey. Mega shout out to everyone. Joey Sensei. He's in Japan right now. He's a Filipino teacher. in Japan.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I don't know how long. Like I'm gonna one time I'm gonna ask Joey also. I'm gonna interview Joey.
So, so you do a lot of travel. What type of business are you in? What do you do? Because you're in the States, right?
Yes, I am.
So, what type of stuff do you do?
I'm in education.
Okay. So you need to teach me some stuff. I'm just a country boy. I don't know much.
Nah. I don't buy that.
I think I know more about street life, street smarts, street life, and then I can make it. Versus some people that get out of the college. And I'm a big advocate of bringing back the trade schools again, like vocational schools. Because I'm telling you what, there's jobs right there you can make 3 figures easily starting out. Because I got a buddy who's a plumber. He owns his own company and he can't even get workers. And he's paying more than I make where I'm at. I'm like, dude,
You.
if I was younger, I'd be on that in a heartbeat because that's some serious money. Electricians, plumbers.
Yeah.
Are
Heavy
like-
equipment mechanic. Oh,
Yeah.
a lot.
See, when I left surgery, I left the medical field after 10 years. And I was like, you know what? I need to do something completely different. So I actually went into construction.
What were
And
you doing in the medical industry?
I worked in surgery. I did everything. I worked for pre-op to post-op, PACU. I actually scrub tech. I was a anesthesia tech. I used to do a lot of scopes. I used to help with the epigastrial duodenoscopies. It ain't nothing like a 26-letter word. That's why we call it EGD. So, I just started out there. I was young. It was one of those things. Is like I was in the right place at the right time, and because I was actually doing dishes there at night at the hospital. I was a waiter at a Chinese restaurant during the day for lunch. Then I would go do dishes there at night. Then I would work at a supermarket on those days. So I was working 3 jobs. And then one day, the head of surgery was outside smoking because I smoked cigarettes then. Was outside smoking. I was out there and they were talking. She's like, looked at me. She's like, does blood scare you? I was like, honey, I saw my son being born. Nothing scares me. She's like, you ever thought about, learning stuff about surgery or anything? I was like, it don't bother me. So they got me out of the position because I was contract work, and they actually hired me on to work surgery. And I started out, just doing transportation, then orderly work. Then I started helping out with pre-op and post-op. Then they just slowly started introducing me to everything. So the very first procedure I was ever in on, and I don't want to get too graphic, but it was called a BK. It was the amputation
of
the leg. So they were the doctor, the surgeons, the nurses, and all the staff was taking bets if I would get sick or pass out because I had to be in there on that because I had to hold the leg and bag and tag it after it was removed. So I'm in there. I'm like, okay, because surgery is not trauma. It's not ER. You don't see all the blood and guts. It's a very controlled atmosphere. So it's not as what people really think. I mean, it can be, but it's
right.
not.
They're very careful when they cut
Oh,
the
yeah.
layer of skin, the
Yep.
skin, and so on. Right.
Yep. So when I did it, took it out, everybody's like shocked because I didn't pass out or get sick. And I was like, look, I don't know about you guys. It's like, you obviously see babies born. I delivered a bunch, ended up doing C-sections, and I just worked my way. So I started learning instrumentation. So I started learning some of the surgeons, because each surgeon has a special way of doing things. So I started learning their techniques. And so they would start slowly moving me in and actually working side by side. And yeah, it was a slow process, but man, it was like, I loved it. I loved it. I loved my thing I loved most about it was my patient interaction. But I would talk to the patient before surgery. I was there with them afterwards. And then when they would like they were long term, they were on the floors. I'd go visit them on the floor, although I didn't have to. I went out of my way to make sure they were comfortable, everything was okay, and I missed that. That was the one thing I missed the most. The reason I got out of the hospital is because we got bought out by a big hospital, and then I found out what it was really about: money. They don't give a shit about patient care no more at all. And I was so mad. I'm sorry I cussed, but that really upset me because that was the one thing that I would put myself on call, like for emergency surgeries, without getting call pay. The nurses got call pay, but I wouldn't because I wasn't a nurse. I wasn't a nurse, but they still need me in there to help set room up, anesthesia tech, everything else. But I never got call pay. And I didn't have to do it. I was like, put my name on the list. I give up, I'm young. So I gave up my weekends of partying and everything else just so I could be at the hospital and be a part of freaking saving someone's life, So, the first person I saw die in front of me was in surgery. And, that was pretty traumatic, I've never seen anybody die before. And, I've seen some crazy stuff, but I'm glad I'm not in it. I won't go back because it's like big pharma and everything else. It's all about money and I'm about people.
That's good. Okay, guys, do you have any questions for
where do I live? I live in Kentucky, USA.
Oh. Hi, Joey Sensei. O genki desu ka?
So Deanna, was she sleeping?
I don't know.
I've been on here for how long? And I have not seen her once.
Dinah, where are you?
Bye.
Yeah, JJ is looking for you. You're supposed to be here, not me. This is your channel.
I know, that's what I was saying. I was confused when I came on. I was like, what's going on here? Did I click the right link? So it's good. Like, I don't think I was subscribed.
Okay, John, can you give us another song, John?
Oh,
if you don't mind.
I'm really excited. So I'll try another song by Josh Turner.
Okay.
Let's see here. Josh Turner. Hold on.
Can you give us one or two songs?
I already gave one. This is dude, guys. You understand? I've been up since yesterday morning. Should have got something to drink.
I love that song. I love that song.
Baby, lock the door and turn the lights down low. Put some music on that's soft and slow. Baby, we ain't got no place to go. I hope you understand. I've been thinking about this all day long. Never felt a feeling quite this strong. I can't believe how much it turns me on just to be your man. There's no hurry, don't you worry. We can take our time. Come a little closer, let's go over what I had in mind. Baby, lock the doors and turn the lights down low. And I'm way off. Music that's as soft as slow. Baby, we ain't got no place to go. I hope you understand. I've been thinking about this all day long. Never felt a feeling quite this strong. I can't believe how much it turns me on just to be your man. Ain't nobody ever loved nobody the way I love you. We're alone now. No, don't know how long I wanted to lock the door and turn the lights down low. Put some music on that's soft and slow. Baby, we ain't got no place to go. I hope you understand. I've been thinking about this all day long. Never feeling quite this strong. Can't believe how much it turns me on just to be your man. I can't believe how much it turns me on just to be your man. That was really, I usually do that better, but like my voice is shot. I've been up since yesterday
I
talking
know because it's
everything
early
else.
right now here.
Oh,
Okay, let me sing this song
okay.
for our viewers. Okay, this song is entitled "You Say" by Lauren Daigle. Keep finding voices in my mind that say I'm not enough. Every single lie that tells me I will never measure. I am more than just the sum of every high and every low. Remind me once again just who I am, because I need to know. You say I am loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I am strong when I think I am weak. You say I am held when I am falling short, when I don't belong. You say I am yours, and I believe what you say of me. I believe the only thing that matters now is everything you think of me. In you I find my world, in you I find my identity. You say I am loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I am strong when I think I am weak. You say I am held when I am falling short, when I don't belong. You say I am yours, and I believe what you say of me. I believe. Taking all I have and now I'm laying it at your feet. You have every failure, God. You have every victory. You say I am loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I am strong when I think I am weak. You You say I am held when I have fallen short. When I don't belong, you say I am yours. And I believe what you say of me. I believe, oh, I believe, yes, I believe what you say of me. Oh, I believe. Thank you.
We're not worthy. We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
Yo.
Hello. Oh, there. Okay, please, John, I want you to meet Rosemary Arago. Yeah,
Hi,
she
Rosemary.
the niece of Dinah, the one who owns this. The niece of Dinah and Maoy, the one who
Okay.
owns this channel.
Where is the owner of this channel? They on vacation?
Dinah, she's having a headache right now. She's suffering from headache right now.
It was my singing, wasn't it? I'm sorry. I'll leave. I'll never sing again on here. I'm sorry.
Nah,
It was
no,
me.
you
I'll
stay.
take the blame. It's on
You
me.
stay. And we have this. We have Ice also here on our screen. The one with the Hello Kitty behind her. Yeah, that's Ice.
Eyes.
So Ice, Rosemary, I know you. You already met
Eyes. How you doing?
John.
All right, baby.
Yeah, it's the most. One of the
Yeah.
most. Okay, Rosemary, how are you? Kamusta ka na? Salita ka naman. Hello.
Hi po. Kamusta po?
Hello. Uh-huh.
But
Pwede greet si si John.
Hello po, visitors. Ate Malet, ano ka dyan?
Ice, pwede mo i-greet si John. Hello. Okay, the one here.
Sing, sorry.
The one here on my...
Tita Dina, sakit daw ulo eh. Ate Malet, ano ka dyan? Kanina ka pa.
Display lang
Smile
ako.
lang ako eh.
but guys, I'm gonna bounce off here. I've been up since yesterday morning.
Yeah, John, thank you for joining us here on our live stream. We do appreciate it. And for those who haven't subscribed to James John, please do subscribe to him. The link is you can click his name there.
I think everybody in this chat has
Yeah,
it.
well,
So I think you're good.
yeah.
But
But thank you, we appreciate it, James John, for
much love to
for
everybody.
sharing your life to us.
Oh, that's
We
no problem.
know you more
Hey, I'm an open person, so
all because of those experiences,
Thank
life experiences.
JJ.
bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sir
Bye.
John.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, Miss
Take
Kelly. I
care,
hope
Sir
you feel
Tina,
better.
Dina.
bye. Tina.
Yeah.
Tina,
Thank you,
bye.
thank you.
Okay. Ice, Rosemary, kayo naman.
Yes
Naubos
po.
ko. Ang English ko hanggang
Rosemary, it's your
30
turn.
Yung English ko hanggang 30
Ayan.
minutes lang. Okay?
Ayan, wala na siya.
Natagal niyo na tayo.
Napagod. Napagod na si
Oo.
Sir.
Nag-expired yung English ko. Ang English ko may expiration. Just before,
At least andyan ka.
Yes,
Hindi
before
namin
30
siya
minutes.
naiintindihan.
Oo nga, buti nga nandyan si
English
Mr.
ko best before 30 minutes lang. After nun, wala na. Ubus na.
Nag-enjoy lang ako makinig at saka kay Marites.
Iniwan mo ko, Ice. Bakit ka ganyan? Ikaw ang host niya.
Biglang nawala si
Wala
Ate
kaya
Malet.
Oo, wala. Ito naman pinsan ko.
Siyempre, andyan naman si Mr. Caps eh.
Ito naman pinsan ko. Nagsakit-sakit ang ulo. Wala pa daw sa tulog ang bruha. Grabe, naubos yung English ko. Ang English ko ay pang 30 minutes. After nun, expired. Ay, gulay.
Naubos daw yung nakatago sa
Sinabi mo
baol.
manay.
Pinaghahanap ko na nga yung iba pang English ko eh. Okay, Rosemary, ikaw naman ang kumanta. Okay, pagod na kami.
O si Ma'am Rosemarina.
Okay,
Ate Malit, hindi pa yan kumakanta.
Oo nga
Ay, naku,
eh.
Diyos niyo, Marimar. Huwag niyo na akong pakantahin at baka magsilayasan ang mga tao.
Sige,
Okay lang
Rose.
yun.
Okay lang yun. Dami-dami nga. Sabi nga, hindi naman kami nag-Philippines. Trying hard
Ay, Diyos
tayo.
niyo.
Sige nga, try ko nga to.
Sige, ikaw na mo ngayon, Rosemary. Huwag na muna.
Gusto ko nga.
O may ads pa. Rinig ba?
Yeah, dinig ka na.
Hindi, yung sounds ko po.
Music mo wala, pero yung voice mo meron.
O diba, nagloloko na naman siya, nakakainis. Paano kaya yun? Wala pong sounds. Ano,
Wala.
acapella na naman ako neto.
Ano ba yan? Ano ka ba, ano ka ba, laptop ka ba or ano, cellphone?
PC po.
PC. Baka magkamali ka ng kabit. Ano, V8 ba gamit mo?
Opo. Nakaano po to eh.
Check mo yung ano mo, baka naka-off yung
Yung?
source mo. Yung setup ng ano mo, yung setup ng sound mo, ng output. I-check mo yung setup ng output mo.
Ay,
So, may
oo, hindi ko siya
computer ka.
naayos.
Ano pala eh. Setup ng output. Baka lagay mo yung output mo is yung V8 mo. Naka V8 ka ba?
Opo.
Oo, i-set up mo dun sa ano mo, yung output is V8. Tapos yung input mo rin, V8. Kasi yung microphone mo nakakabit sa V8, di ba?
Saan po yun makikita?
Dun sa ano mo, sa setup mo, sa
Control panel po ba?
control panel
Ay,
mo, sa
hindi.
control panel mo. Sa
Ano ba
control
nakalagay?
panel
Hindi
mo.
eh. Sa
Check mo yung
sounds po, ano?
sa sound, yan. Control panel mo tapos sound.
Ayan nga yung problema ko na nakaraan.
Yeah, check mo. Baka
Pag
yung
nagla-live po ako,
V8,
okay
yan.
po siya.
Pag V8 mo, lagay mo, output at input mo, lagay mo V8. Kasi lahat naman
Pero pag
nakakabit.
umaakit ako dito kay ano, kina tita, wala akong sounds.
Tapos check mo rin yung settings mo sa ano, sa StreamYard mo. Yung audio mo. Tapos
Ay,
yung
sa StreamYard pa?
sa StreamYard din, i-check mo rin yung ang audio mo. Dapat
Saan po yun? Sa settings.
sa
Audio.
settings. Tapos yung mic mo at saka speaker V8 din.
Mic test. Di po.
Joey Sensei, can you hear me ba? Mr. Joey, naririnig mo ba ako? Yeah. I-DM kita.
Wala pa rin po.
I-ano mo yung ano, mag-play ka na ng song. Yung speaker
May
mo,
nagpi-play po na song.
naka-echo ka lang eh.
Ay, ganun. Bawasan ko na.
Naka-echo ka lang.
Wala, ayaw pa kantahin.
Ano ka na lasik a cappella. Yes.
Ang pangit.
Yeah. Joey, pwede ka ba ma-interview sa LS? Pwede ba? Schedule kita for next week sa LS. Set ano, paano kita maano sa i-message kita sa FB. Ayan. Ayan si aking ano din dito yung ating technical support, si Catherine. Sabi ni Catherine, sa cam mic ayusin mo din. Sabi niya gano'n. Sa cam mic. Sa StreamYard. Yung si Joey sabi niya, depende sa schedule. Busy? Busy ka ba? O busy-busyhan? Ano mga ganitong oras? Pwede ka bang interviewin mga ganitong oras? Ng Saturday. Ganitong oras ng Saturday. Since naka-online ka, for sure, available ka. Next week. Tapos email kita. Dun sa ano natin. Email kita. Pwede ba yun, Joey? Kasi, yung experience mo, yung life mo sa sa Japan, at saka bago ka nakarating ng Japan. So for sure, yung ating mga viewers ngayon is interesado. Depende sa schedule. Pwede ba yun, Joey? Sige na. Mag-oo ka na, Joey. Mabait ka naman eh. Yeah. Hindi pa ako nakakapunta ng Japan. Sa airport pa lang ako nakakapunta ng Japan. May cousin kami dyan ni Dina eh. Si Jeanette. Tagal na siya dyan. Okay, kanta ka na, Rosemary. Sorry, inintay niyo ba ako? Inintay ka namin
Hindi po.
Inintay ka namin eh.
Hindi ko alam kasi yun.
Hindi, ba't hindi ka na lang mag-speaker? Speaker ng ano mo, ng PC mo? Do you have a speaker?
Wala po akong speaker.
Ay, naku. Paano yan?
Ayun, may
Acapella.
nagpi-play na ads, pero hindi nyo naririnig.
Yeah. Set up mo. Pag live stream ka,
Pag live stream po, okay naman siya.
kanino yun? Kanino yung sound? Sa akin kayo, sa'yo. Madam Ice, gusto, relax ka, relax. Dapat ikaw ang host namin dito, Madam Ice. O sige, Madam Ice, tanungin mo kami. Kami naman lang tanungin mo, ikaw magtanong sa amin.
Wala akong masabi.
Okay
Tulog
lang
na
yung
itong mga
Joey.
kasama ko dito. Ako na lang nag-iingay. Saway.
Na, interviewin mo si Rosemary. Ako kasi hindi ako pwede. Ako ang nag-i-interview.
Ikaw lang kapalit ni Sisi Loves Dina eh. Proxy.
Proxy ako ni ano eh. Kasi, minsan, magpapagalit na. Kasama ako, ibibiro ako. The best ako ibibiro nila eh. Wala ako na bibigyan ako. Hindi ako makapag-work. Hindi ako makapag-live stream ganitong oras. Kasi usually nasa work ako. Ngayon lang ako wala akong work na yun.
May static po ba kayo
Rosemary.
naririnig?
Hindi pa din eh. Wala kami naririnig.
Static po, wala.
Ano lang, echo. Sabi ni Joe.
Huwag ka na ano.
Mr. Joe.
Kumontrata
Pwede
ka.
naman po, pero di ako malakas ng boses ang ganitong oras. Kaya yan. Ang microphone naman yun. Kaya yan, Joey. So, pag malakas na kasi ng boses ko sa mga YouTube mo. Pinapanood ko yung mga YouTube mo ha. Very interesting. Yung mga sinishare doon. Very educational. Natututo ako sa mga sinasabi mo. Pagpatuloy mo yan. Pagpatuloy mo yung yung YouTube mo. And
Yun na nga, acapella na lang.
Yung mga how-to mo, how-to videos, damihan mo pa. Tapos yung mga, yung kahit magturo ka ng mga Japanese, Filipino. Kasi minsan, di ba, marami ako nakikita yung mga English eh. Pag Japanese, Filipino ka. Kasi maraming gustong matuto eh.
Ikaw
Siguro gawin mo lang.
laging
Sige.
naaalala ko. Kahit nagbago pa, ngayon ang damdamin mo. Bakit di ko malimot ang isang tulad mo? Kahit alam ko na sa puso mo'y di ako. Sana'y naturuan ang puso ko na limutin ka. Nang ang sakit ay di na madama. Hindi pa rin malimot ang isang katulad mo. Bakit kaya di magawa kahit pilitin ko? Hanggang saan aabot ang damdamin kong ito? Baliw na puso'y bakit ganito? Batid naman ang puso kung mayroon ka ng iba. Heto ako't naghihintay pa rin sa'yo, sinta. Sadya kaya walang katulad mo? Bakit nga ba hanggang ngayon mahal pa rin kita? Bakit ikaw ang laging naaalala ko? Kahit nagbago pa, ngayon ang damdamin mo. Bakit di ko malimot ang isang tulad mo? Kahit alam ko na sa puso mo'y di ako. Sana'y naturuan ang puso ko na limutin ka. Nang ang sakit ay di na madama. Hindi pa rin malimot ang isang katulad mo. Bakit kaya di magawa kahit pilitin ko? Hanggang saan aabot ang damdamin kong ito? Baliw na puso'y bakit ganito? Batid naman ng puso kung mayroon ka ng iba. Heto ako't naghihintay pa rin sa'yo, sinta. Sadya kaya walang katulad mo? Bakit nga ba hanggang ngayon'y mahal pa rin kita? Sadya kaya walang katulad mo? Bakit nga ba hanggang ngayon'y mahal pa rin kita? Thank you. Nasaan na kayo? Bakit nawala kayo?
Hindi, syempre, kailangan namin ang
Ayan, nag-alis na nga po.
focus. Kailangan namin ang focus.
Thank you.
Yung mga program na gano'n, dapat maalis yung focus. Para yung focus nun, andun sa nagpa-perform. Dapat sana lumabas tayo sa camera. Hindi palagi nagtatago. Kasi mabubog, mag-aalisan yung mga nalilito tayo. Diba? Ay kumakanta nga tapos wala namang nakikita. Ganun may nakikita. Marami naman lahat naman tayo may mga kakulangan. Pero, siyempre, nasa YouTube tayo, kaya ka YouTube, hindi ka dapat nakikita.
Hindi ko narinig.
Diba? So next time, pag may mga LS na ganito, lumabas tayo sa street. Huwag tayo mahiya. Diba? Hindi naman tayo pangit eh. Lahat tayo magaganda. Diba? Huwag tayo mahihiya. Masyado mas marami sa atin mahihain. Huwag tayo mahihiya. Ang YouTube dapat may nakakita may video. Hindi lang boses. Sana radyo ang kinuha natin. Diba? Diba? Radyo. Para pati yung mga siguro pa yung mga ambok ng kabayo. Ako ng kabayo, ikaw na lang. Diba? Para makakita tayo. Lahat tayo magaganda. Walang pangit sa mga tao. Lahat tayo kahawig ng Diyos. Yung iba nga lang po, kahawig ng demonyo. Pero, pagbibigyan natin. Okay. So, Miss Ice, ikaw ba'y kakanta o hindi? Anong kakantahin mo, Rosemary? Anong kakantahin mo, Rosemary? I-play ko yung karaoke.
Hindi ako kakanta.
Baka di ako makasabay.
Makakasabay ka niyan. Basta i-ready mo lang yung lyrics. Ano mo yung kanta na, na kabisado. Try natin.
Wag na po, magkakalat lang.
Hindi yan. I-try natin. Alam mo ba yung ano ba pwedeng natin kantahin? Ano ba pwedeng kantahin na kanta? Tagalog ni At ang hirap. Alam mo ba yung kantahin ni ni Quinto, Angeline Quinto?
Ang hirap po eh.
Sige. Babaan natin. Mas mahirap.
Malet.
Mas mahirap. Anong gusto? Labis na nasaktan. Kaya mo ba yun?
Tita Mao, yan ka ba?
Labis na nasaktan. Gusto mo ba yung labis na nasaktan? O gusto
Hindi ko
mo
pa po yan napapractice.
o gusto mo nasaktan? Joke lang. Joke lang. Ano bang pwedeng kantahin? Through the Fire. Alam mo ba yung Through the Fire?
Ano po? Ano na lang? Bakit? Walang katapusang bakit ito?
Sino
By
kumanta ng
Rachel
Bakit?
Ango.
Bakit? Hindi ba Imelda Papin?
Alaan niyo yun?
Ayun ba yun? Sige. Play natin. Dinig mo?
Opo.
There.
Ala, ano nga yan?
Oh.
Kapag ika'y kasama ko sa tuwing ika'y nakikita ng sumasaya, lungkot ay nawawala. Tatanong ang puso ko, ano kaya to? Bakit hanap-hanap kita? Bakit hindi nagsasama? Sa puso ko'y laging ikaw, laging nais na matanaw. Bakit hindi nagbabago? Mayroon ka ba sa puso ko? Anong nadarama? Ikaw na nga kaya mahal ko. Bakit hanap-hanap kita? Bakit hindi nagsasawa? Sa puso ko'y laging ikaw, laging nais na matanaw. Bakit hindi nagbabago? Meron ka ba sa puso ko? Hindi nadarama. Ikaw na nga kaya hindi ko maintindihan. Puso'y gulong-gulo, wala na lang naramdaman. Ito ang puso ko. Bakit hanap-hanap kita? Bakit hindi nagsasawa? Sa puso ko'y laging ikaw, laging nais na matanaw. Bakit hindi nagbabago? Mayroon ka ba sa puso ko? Hindi nadarama. Ikaw na kaya mahal ko. Thank you. Nakapagkalat na.
Oh, hello, hello. O, di ba? Nag-work. Di ba?
Kailangan dito tayo.
Galing-galing naman.
Perfect, diba? Pero, work. Diba? How much more kung talagang meron kang sound yan. Hindi na ng boses mo. Diba? So, minsan kailangan natin gumawa ng paraan para matuloy ang show. Show must go on. Hindi tayo, hindi stop na lang tayo kasi wala tayo. Kailangan gumawa tayo ng paraan. Tayo lang tayo.
Mahihain daw si Tita Dina.
Ano na? Ako din, mahihain. Mahihain ka ba? Bahay kubo. Oh, it's nice. Because we do know, daw bahay kubo. Paligid-ligid ay puno ng lima.
Diyos
At saka daw, paligid-ligid ay puno ng lima. Bahay kubo eh. Sa pakakatayin mo, Rose,
Uy, Diyos ko, si Celestino, di pas umakyat ka, teka, kumanta ng bahay ko.
Baka ako'y batida ng kapitbahay dito ating gabi na.
maganda ang boses mo, Rosemary. Maganda yung quality ng quality.
Thank you po.
Kailangan mo lang talaga
Malit ikaw din.
music. Kailangan mo lang talaga yung background music sa YouTube mo. Para mas na-enjoy mo yung LS mo. Na-enjoy mo para marami kang guest. That's for sure. Maganda na yung quality ng voice.
Ano po yun pag may background music kayo? Kagaya po. CPR po ba? Ano? Sharing?
Sharing? Hindi. Basta nakakonect yung V8 mo sa microphone mo, laptop mo,
Ay, hindi
nakakonect
po
yung
sa ano,
properly.
CPR ni Lolo.
CPU mo. I'm not familiar. Basta ang setup mo palagi, yung sa sound, sa ano mo, sa control panel mo, yung sound mo, dapat lahat ng yung input at output mo, nakakonect dun sa card mo, sa sound card mo. Tapos, pag naka-set up na yun, punta ka dun sa live stream mo, sa StreamYard mo, i-set up mo rin yung settings mo. Pagdating sa settings mo, yung camera at saka yung audio mo, naka-connected dun sa sound card mo. Like, for example, yung video. Alam mo bang natutunan ko din lang naman yan sa kanila, kana Pat, kana Insan. Tapos, nanonood ako ng mga
Minsan
YouTube.
gumagana. Exam, umakyat ako dito isang beses kay tita, gumagana siya.
Eh baka nag-disconnect ka tapos kinakabit mo uli or mali yung connection. Kasi minsan pag tanggal kabit, or pag pinapatay mo yung computer mo, yung setup niya, nagbabago. So kaya kailangan palagi mo check kung tama yung setup. Pag nire-start mo yung
Kasi sa akin po
computer mo,
naririnig ko. Pero pagdating sa inyo,
yeah. Pero kailangan siya nga talaga nakakabit talaga lang. Ako ganyan ako nun. Actually, gusto ko na ibalik lahat, pati microphone, yung build. Give up na ako kasi hindi tama yung mga connection ko. Konsumido na ako noon. Gusto ko na ipagtatapon itong mga to eh. Sabi ko, bakit hindi ko maandar? Wala akong marinig sa StreamYard. Wala akong marinig sa sa YouTube. Gusto ko na ipagbabalik ko sa sa Amazon. Pero ang ginawa ko, pinasa ko yung manual. Kasi may manual. Sa tinignan ko how to connect. Tapos nanood ako ng YouTube. Paano i-connect. Paano ikabit. Kasi importante talaga. Tapos nagtanong-tanong ako sa pinsan ko. Nagtanong ako kay Carmen. Nagtanong ako kay Maoy. Nagtanong ako kay Catherine. Vega. Ayun. Naturuan naman nila ako. Ganun lang naman. Natututo tayo sa pagtatanong din. Tinatanong natin ang mga experienced people. Huwag tayo mahiya magtanong. Tapos yung mga yung mga manual on how to connect, basahin natin. Kasi nakakatulong. Hindi maligo eh. At marunong ako nung una. Walang nangyari sa akin. Ang ginawa ko, binalikan ko yung manual. Ayun, eto, gumana na. Okay, sino pa kakanta? Kanta ka pa, Rosemary uli. Anong kakantahin mo? Kantahin mo yung Easy on Me. Alam mo ba yun? Ni Adele? Alam mo ba yung Easy on Me ni Adele? Adele Atay-Atayan? Ito na lang. Kantahin, ano ba ka pwede makanta? Hanggang dito na lang ni Jaya. Alam mo ba? Wala ka, naka-off yung mic mo. Naka-off yung mic mo, Rosemary. Naka-off yung mic mo. There. Okay, go. Anong song?
mahirap po kasi kantahin yung hindi mo kabisadong kanta. Yung
Anong
hindi
kanta?
mo masyadong pinagkakanta. Hindi na ako kakanta, sir.
So, ano ba?
Baka batuin na ako ng mga kapitbahay. Ating gabi na dito.
Ano
11
ba?
p.m. na.
O paano?
Naririnig ko na lang ay kulig-kulig.
Ano to, Dina? Tapusin na ba natin to? Ako may quantity voice. O sabi ni Insan Dina, may quantity voice daw siya.
Ilang quantity yan, tita?
Ang dami, mukhang marami. Sabi niya may quantity voice daw siya eh. Si
Ano yan?
Joey Sensei, kumakanta ka ba, Joey? Wala ako napanood na mga singing video mo eh. Pa-check ka uli yung video mo. Pakantahin natin si Joey. Kailangan mag-ready ka, Joey, ng 2 songs. For sure, may mga hidden talents yung mga yan. Meron akong mga kakilala eh. Akala ko di marunong magsayaw. Mas magagaling pa pala sa mga dancers. Mga totoong dancers. May kakilala din ako na tahimik-tahimik. Diyos ko, ang ganda pala ng boses. Ayaw maging, sabi ko, sumali ka sa mga sa mga singing contest. ayaw niya kasi bawal sa religion niya. Kasi ang mga
Ah,
kinakanta niya, mga Christian songs lang. Tapos
meron
kumakanta
nga pong ganong religion.
ng mga,
Mga devoted lang yung boses
oo,
nila para dun lang.
bawal, bawal. Estudyante ko dati sa Philippines, ang apelido niya yata Nalasa nung ano siya. Yeah, kasi ang religion nila, parang oneness, mahahaba ang buhok, palagi sila mga conservative
Oneness
Baptist.
po?
Hindi yata oneness, mga conservative na mga Southern Baptist. So
Southern
palagi silang mahaba ang hair, tapos ang suot
Hindi
nila
naman
palagi,
po lahat.
palagi sila nakapipistida. Tapos, ang father niya is magaling na pianista. Minsan nagpapiano siya sa mga concerts ng mga artista nung nasa Pilipinas sila.
Eh
Nung
di mga
nag
kantahan po nila mga
Oo.
solemn lang.
Yung father niya, yung nagpe-play sa mga concert ng mga kilalang mga singers sa Pilipinas. Pero siya,
Bawal.
bawal. Kasi,
Unfair.
oo, parang ganun nga eh. Sabi ko, hindi, it doesn't make sense na bakit yung tatay niya pwede, pero siya, kumakanta lang siya dapat. Pero ang ganda-ganda
Kung
ng
merong
boses niya.
madedevelop pa sa kanya,
Ang
pinipigilan
ganda-ganda ng
siya.
boses niya. Actually, nung napunta siya dito sa US, kinukuha siya as a singer, pop singer. Kaya lang, nire-require siya, of course, babaguhin yung package niya. So, she has to wear something, yung clothes na nagsushow ng skin. Bawal eh.
Bawal
Bawal
po.
sa religion niya. Kasi, masyadong yung parent, yung mother niya, yung family.
Conservative po talaga.
Conservative. So, hindi niya tinanggap. Pinapasali siya sa American Idol nung hindi pa siya married. Pinapasali siya sa American Idol noon. Ayaw ng family. Kasi nga daw, ma-commercialize siya, papasusutin siya ng mga damit na sexy, pasasayawin siya kasi hindi sila pwedeng sumayaw. So, nga singing. Oo, hindi sila pwedeng sumayaw. Mga singing lang talaga siya. Mga Southern Baptist eh. So, yun. Hanggang ngayon, nag-asawa siya, married siya, 2 na anak niya. Tapos, pastor yung husband niya na puti. Ang ganda-ganda ng boses niya. Hanga sa boses niya. Nalasang niya ang kanyang last name. Dati siyang estudyante sa Pilipinas. Kaya, May Nalasa. Butler. Ito yung boses niya para marinig niyo. Paparinig ko sa inyo yung boses niya. Napakagaling nitong babae.
May channel din po siya.
Yeah. It'll be okay. Feeling like it'll be okay. Wala na pala. Feeling like it'll be okay. Wala na pala. Anyway. Okay, so yun. That's her. May Nalasa Butler. Dati ko siyang estudyante sa Pilipinas. Tapos nag-migrate sila dito sa US. Yeah, nag-singer siya. Sa church lang talaga siya nag-focus. Sa church siya. Tapos nagtuturo siya ng voice sa mga church din, sa church. Napakaganda ng boses ng batang yun. Naging estudyante ko siya nung second year high school siya. I remember, sinali ko siya ng singing contest. Pinilit ko siya. Kasi kahit sa pagsasali ng singing contest, parang ayaw niya. Medyo mahiyain siya. Sabi ko, bakit hindi ka sumali? Kasi merong yearly singing contest sa school. Ba't di ka sumali? Ang ganda-ganda ng boses mo. Tapos, kinausap ko yung parents niya. Pumayag naman. Basta Christian song naman yung ikakantahin niya. Ayun, nanalo siya. Grand champion siya ng school.
Galing.
Yeah, ganda ng boses ng
Siya po
bata.
ba itong tatlo na anak?
Yeah, oo. Mary Butler na lang.
Galing.
Tatlo na anak niya.
Gusto ko tong niya, cover niya na higit pa sa lahat.
Ay, nako.
So,
Napakaganda ng bata. Napakaganda ng boses ng bata. Napakaganda ng boses ng bata. Sige, insan na, i-live mo ko ha. Message live kita, insan. Mag-live ka na, insan. Ako magla-live? Hindi pwede. Na ako, pagoda na. Wala pa akong tulog. Hindi pa ako natutulog. Nagising ako ng 12 midnight. Hindi na ako makatulog. Kasi nga nasanay ako kasi night shift ako eh. Kamusta na anak mo, Rosemary?
ay, mga tulog na po.
Ilan ba anak mo, Rosemary?
2 po.
Dalawa.
Isang 13 tsaka isang 7.
Isang 13, isang 7. Asan yung husband mo?
Tulog na din.
Tulog na din. Isingin mo. Kausapin ko. Charot. Charik lang. Charot.
Kanina pa nga ako tinatawag.
Ay! Sabihin mo, tumigil ka na, nakadalawa ka na. Ganunin mo siya.
Mamaya
Oo.
nagsusupport pa ako.
Ilan taon ka ng kasal? Ay, married, Rosemary?
13 years po.
13 years. Ilan taon ka na ba ngayon? 20?
32.
32? Oh. Medyo maaga ka. Ayoko mag-comment.
Nagtago.
Medyo maaga-aga to ah. Bakit kaya?
Kaya nakarelate ako kay Sir Jan eh.
Medyo maaga-aga itong babae. Ito ah.
Mm.
Ano ba to? Napilitan o pinagplan? Naplanuhan? So 19 years old ka? 19 years old. Saan mo na-meet yung husband?
Dito lang din po sa kapitbahay.
Bahay lang. Yan talaga. Nakakainis yung mga kapitbahay niya. Papasok lang sa bahay para makapag-chika. Diba? Kaya yung mga kapitbahay ko, hindi ko pinapapasok sa loob ng bahay. Kasi may nangyayari kapag ako, Diyos, lalo na pag wala si inay. Naku, Diyos ko. Nangyayari ka ba pala pag may pumapasok ng bahay? Yeah, I can relate to that. Kasi, oo. Kasi busy rin yung nanay ko dati. Nung kabataan ko, busy din yung nanay ko nung may nangyari sa akin. Eto mga chismosa dito, mga nandirito eh.
Mga marites.
Oo, mga marites yung mga, kunwari lang yan, kunwari tulog-tulugan, nagigising yan pag may mga cheese. Mga tulog-tulugan na yung mga yan. So, 19 years old. So, 13, yung panganay mo is 13 years old na rin.
Opo.
Saan nagwo-work yung husband mo ngayon?
Dito lang din po. May company po kasi
Negosyo
dito sa
pa rin.
sa lugar po namin. Planta.
At doon dyan na rin kayo nakatira.
O, dito po sa kanila.
Oh, mas maganda kasi walang gastos sa
Sarili
pamasahe.
po.
Oo, walang gastos sa pamasahe. Hindi na kayo nagre-rent.
Hindi po. Sarili po
Ang laking
nila.
bagay
May
nun,
lupa.
Ang laking bagay nun. Ang laking
Opo.
bagay pag hindi kayo nagre-rent. Kasi yung dapat pang rent ninyo, isi-save ninyo for, for more important thing. Maganda yun. Maganda yun.
Dati po
Nag-aaral
ako
din
dyan
ba?
kina tita. Kapitbahay po kami ni tita dati.
Ni Maoy.
Apo.
At ni Tina. Ba't kayo lumipat? Kasi nga dahil sa work ng husband mo.
Hindi po. Hindi. Umalis po kami sa lugar nila. Bata pa po ako. Si
Ah,
father naghanap ng trabaho. Dito siya napadpad.
hmm. Paano mo naging tiyahin si Maoy?
Sa ano po, mother?
Mother
Mother ko.
side. Kapatid ni Maoy yung mother mo.
Hindi ko po alam kung ano exact
Cousin.
relation nila ni tita. Kung pamangkin po ba siya or tita siya. Ganon.
Basta relative.
Pinsan, ganon. Opo.
Siguro mga cousin-cousinan, mga second cousin or third cousin. Or something. Ano masasabi mo kay Maoy? Maganda ba ugali ni Maoy?
Oo.
Chinismis.
Wala
Eh,
akong masabi na bad dyan
Tina,
kasi
yung pinsan
sabi nga ni
ko,
tita eh.
ano sa tingin mo sa pinsan ko? Pinsan ko masama ugali niya.
Hindi po nalagaan ako niyan.
Kunwari lang yan. Hindi
Tita
totoo
Di,
yan.
nagising ka pa oh.
Sige na.
Pinapalabas ka ni ni
Sakit
sir.
din natin lalo yung ulo. Masakit din natin lalo yung ulo. Ako, mas maugali niya babae. Diyos ko. Nagpapaniwala ka dyan kay Tina. Diyos ko. Ay, naku. Kunwari lang niya, ha? Gising pa ba yan? Ay, di naasan ka. Gising ka pa ba? Kumising
Sa
ka.
Tita Dina, matulog na tayo.
Okay. Ay, nako. Maraming salamat, ha.
Thank you po, Mr. Ka.
Maraming salamat sa pagsama sa akin. Okay. Dahil marami tayo mga natulog na rin. Okay. So, asan si Ice? Natulog na rin. Si Madam Ice. First time ko na-meet si First time ko
Dito
na-meet
lang ako, sabi ni Tita Dina.
First time ko na-meet si Madam Ice. Nag-prepare sila ng field trip. Gumagawa yata siya ng lumpiang. Yung lumpiang Shanghai. Puro
Ayan.
arena ang
Kahit
laman.
daw ulo niya
Ayan na, instant.
Fresh? Fresh na fresh?
Ito ulo eh.
Kumita ka na sa live stream mo. Ayan.
Dami
First time,
pot-pot. Ayan, hindi ka makakaakyat.
first time ko na-meet si Madam Ice. Gumagawa yun ng lumpiang Shanghai niya. Yung lumpiang Shanghai niya, walang laman, puro
Welcome
arena.
to
First time ko siya na-meet. Diba, Madam Ice?
Puro rapper.
Oo, puro hindi. Puro ano lang siya. Puro arena. So, dinamihan niya lang ng itlog. Kasama-sama niya ng itlog. Magawa siya ng lumpiang Shanghai. Puro flavor rin. Puro North Cubes. Puro chico kami nila. Deep cubes ang laman. Tapos pinapano niya sa arena. Tapos binalot niya. Lumpiang Shanghai na tayo. Grabe nga yan. Sa Madam Ice. Ang dami ang ginawa. Nakagawa siya ng 1,000 Shanghai. Pinakain niya doon sa mga bisita. Doon sa
di ba?
Oo.
Ganon.
Pinakain niya doon sa mga sarap na sarap yung mga nagbibig. Sinasawsaw pa nila yung Shanghai doon sa dagat. Hindi, joke lang yun. Hindi totoo yun.
Haba na pala ng buhok ni tita.
Oneness yan
Saan ko
eh.
nakita yung ganyan kahaba?
Oneness kasi yan si member yan ng religion ng oneness. Mahaba talaga yan.
Sinamantala, hindi narinig.
Mabuti hindi niya narinig.
Ayan, bakit yan? Bakit pa?
Buti na lang hindi niya narinig. Sino mo?
daw ng ulo ng lola.
Chinismis.
Nakakasmile. Kita mo naman yun. Grabe.
Nagtago sila nung nandyan si Sir Jan.
Oo nga, sinugod ako. Namayaan ako dito. Oo, yung totoo mo, bukas na wala. Nabayaan ako dito. Tapos sabi nung may-ari ng channel, sumakit daw ang ulo niya.
Nakahalata rin si Sir Jan.
Sabing rason. Sabing rason. Nagkaroon lang sumakit ang ulo ng may-ari ng channel. Tapos yung ay, ginos ako. Grabe. Like, now I, na-experience ko na yung ghost. Yung ghost ka ng tao. Bigla ka na lang i-ghost. Alam mo yun, yung word na ghost. Yung ghost na. Naranasan ko. Pinaranas sa akin yung Madam Ay. Ginost ako eh. Grabe nga. Hindi ko naman siya syota. Hindi ko siya syota, pero pinaranas niya sa akin ang naging ghost. Hindi ko naman siya niligawan. Hindi niya naman ako niligawan. Pero pinaranas niya sa akin yung pagiging ghost. Yun na pala yung ghosting talaga. Yun pala yung feeling ng ghosting.
Ghosting is real.
Oo, ghosting is real. Yung iniwan ka sa ere, yung umaasa ka na kasama. Kaya yung mag-ibig. Dali, siya yung leader-leadera. Oo. Tapos, lumabas
Hindi na
ka
daw po
na.
makalabas. Kasi
Yung
tuguan
lumabas
yung
ka
ilong.
na, sinamahan mo siya. Yung pag ginost ka, first
Hindi po
time kong
kinaya yung
mag-ghost.
laban.
First time kong mag-ghost. Tapos, iniwan pa ako dun sa nag-English. Eh, ang English ko may expiration.
Ate Malet, kabag yan, kabag.
Tapos, nung matatapos na yung nung matatapos na yung interview ko yung kay Jeep niya. Ano sabi ko pa? Asad ka ng kailangan kita ay.
Ay, pala, si Potpot. Hala, Potpot.
Ay, sorry.
Kamusta kayo?
Long time.
Hello, Sir Cap. Mega love shout out sa inyo.
Mega love shout out to you.
Ito, here. Hello. Hindi
Mag-headphone po.
makaitanong.
Mag-headphone po
Hindi
kayo.
ko kayo marinig.
Mag-headphone po kayo. Naririnig ko po yung mga sinasabi ko. Nag-i-echo-echo tayo. Ayan. Diyos ko. Jamie Pot, I have a question.
Ayun na. Marinig ko na pa.
Jamie,
Yes. Ano?
na-experience mo bang mag-host?
Yes.
Oo.
Bakit? Teka lang.
Nag-echo-echo eh. Kaya ayun, itay muna natin.
Tutot!
Kasi nagdodoble-doble.
Kumusta kayong lahat?
Eto, sariwa pa din. Di katulad ng iba dyan.
Bungol. Kumusta ang mga bungol?
Ayan, wala nang
Yes,
echo.
salita na.
Yan, perfect. Okay, clear na ba? Yan. May tanong ako sa'yo, Jamie Pot.
Hindi
The
na.
Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Ayun.
Okay, ready ka na,
Hindi
Jamie?
ko talaga marinig. Ulo. Lang
Ay,
bukit.
Sa output mo, sa
Ayan na.
output. Meron na?
Virgin pa rin. Oo.
Ang tagal pala nung ano nun, ang tagal pala dumating niya sa ano, sa Cyprus nung sinabi ko. Parang inabot ng 10 seconds yun bago umabot ng ano, ng Cyprus. Tita, baba na po ako, baka kabagin na ako ng todo. Sabi ni Rosemary. Okay, dinig mo na kami. Okay, Rosemary.
Dumating lang ako, baba na sila agad. Ano ba meron? Paluin ko kayo.
Hindi, si ano kasi, nag-interview kasi kami kanina. Actually, ganito yan, Jenny. Ako wala akong balak na labas dito. Wala akong balak-balak. Natutulog ako, kumising ako. Kumain ako. Walang kabak. Nakita ko yung pinsan ko, yung channel ng pinsan ko.
Tapos,
Magla-live daw siya. Ako naman, sige, tignan ko nga yung live ng pinsan ko. Kasi, English na. Wala pa rin yung pinsan ko. Ang nandito si Ice. Oo. Nagbida-bida ang Ice. Oo, bida-bida. Host na host ang dating. Diyos ko, host na host ang dating ng
Si Ice?
Ice. Oo. Ay, ako, ang tapos. Diyos ko, ang tapang. Talagang host na host ang dating. Oo, tinalo pa si Chris Aquino. Diyos ko, lumabas ako. Dito na, umakyat ako, sabi ko, hi, hello. Diba, pa-cute lang, sabi, hi, hello, mga kaibigan, mga friends. Lumabas yung jeep dyan. Umakyat yung jeep dyan. Grabe. Biglang akong ginost ni Ice. Ginost ako. Alam mo yung
oh, kita ko. Ano kami?
Sakit mo ng pangako.
Naramdam ka na ba yung ginaghost ng isang tao? Naramdaman mo na ba yun, Jamie? Yung ginost ka ng isang tao? Yung biglang nawala. Nung sinabayan mo siya umakyat, sinabay mo, chika-chika kayo, chika-chika. Tapos biglang nawala nung lumabas si Jeep John. Diyos ko. Si Jeep John, puti. Amerikano. Taga Kentucky. Diyos ko. Nag-Inglisan. Nawala ang
Duguan ka.
Oo,
Duguan ka sa English. Sa English niya.
Oo. English ko, madam. Diyos ko, ang iniwan.
Okay lang. Fluent ka naman kasi.
Siya yung host.
Tapos
Siya
ang
yung
ano
host.
niya.
Oo. Nawala. Nag-ghost ako. Nag-ghost ako, madam.
Nag-ghosting.
Oo, first time akong maka-experience ng ghosting.
Nag-ghosting.
Oo, hindi ko naman siya shota.
Nag-ghost ka.
Oo, hindi ko naman siya shota. Pero ginost niya ako.
First time.
Oo, na first time ako ni Madam Ice. Na first time ako.
Crush ka na siguro. May magagalit dyan.
Ito naman yung may-ari ng channel.
May magagalit dyan. May magsisilos dyan na lola.
Ay, ganun ba? Yung may-ari naman ng channel, sumakit daw yung ulo. Sumakit yung ulo yung may-ari ng channel. Sabi daw, ay, naku, insan. Sumakit ang ulo ko.
Oo.
Kasi wala pa ako ng ulo. 2 hours pa
Siguro
lang
sa
yung Oo. Diyos ko.
Oo, bakit umalis yun agad? Si Balbasin.
Hindi, tapos na. Tagal namin nag-usap. Oo. Parang 2 hours yata, 2 hours kami nag-usap. Straight English, madam. Naubos yung English ko. Naghahanap ako dito. Hindi ko Diyos ko.
So, anong topic niyo sa 2 hours?
Yung siya lang. In-interview
Anong
ko siya.
topic niyo sa 2 hours? Anong nakuha niyo?
Yung yung charity niya, may charity din siya. Tapos tinanong namin kung yung naging marriage niya, naging na-divorce siya.
Good.
Oo, yeah. Tapos may anak siya na smart naman ng anak niya. Tapos yung musically inclined din yung anak niya, which is katulad sa kanya. Usually, hi Catherine, iniwan ka. Oo, di mo na mamalayan. Oo, Kat, iniwan ako. Di ko na malayan, iniwan ako ni Madam Ice. Diyos ko. Grabe. Oo, tapos yun. Yeah,
umikot lang naman sa kanyang buhay. Yun ang aming usapan.
Si IC, nakamute. Nakamute sila.
Oo, tinawanan lang ako ng tiwanan eh. Iniwan lang ako.
Tapos,
Grabe.
nakamute ka.
Madam Ice, nakamute
Kaya niya
ka.
naman mag-English eh. Bakit niya hindi inarap?
Ewan ko ba kay Madam Ice? Diyos ko. Oo. Mag-explain ka ngayon, Madam Ice. We need your explanation.
Galing ng ano yun. Galing ng
I
ilang
need
niyang
an explanation. Para kay Piolo Pascual.
Explain. Come on.
Bakit mo ako iniwan?
Okay.
Paano? Andyan naman siya. Kapalit naman siya ni Cecilia Dina, o, di ba?
Bakit
Siya
ka
na,
daw nang
hindi ko
iwan?
naman din maintindihan. Ha? Gaganon.
Aso! Kaya pala.
Gaganon.
Anong hindi maintindihan? English lang yun. Hindi yun French. Hindi yun Greek. Maintindihan niyo yun.
Parang ang payat ka ngayon, Jamie Port. Umayat ka ba?
Diyos ko. Hindi ko
Masakit.
habol put-puti.
Ha? Oo.
Pumayat na si Jamie.
Oo, parang pumayat ka, Jamie Port.
Pumayat ako?
Oo.
In love ako eh. In love ako.
Wow.
Sa
In
isang
love ka ba?
kahihiyan.
Kilala ba namin yun?
Hindi naman. Ganito lang talaga ang katawan ko. Hindi ako payat. Hindi ako mataba. Ganito lang ako. Ganyan lang. Kanta nga
Kasi
tayo.
parang pumayat ka. Parang yung yung face mo pa lumiit. Tapos yung neck mo
Hindi,
lahat.
Sana all pumapayat.
Paano, G?
Papractice ako ngayon.
Paano, G?
Kahit nababaduyan ako, pero sabi ko practice ako.
Bakit? Nainggit niya ako sa taba eh.
Sayaw tayo, Ice. Di ba? Sayaw tayo ng paru-paro G. Paru-paro G, sabi ni Kato. Oo. Jamie, sayaw ko daw ng paru-paro G. Asa na si Tina? Asa na si Insan? Ano nangyayari kay Insan? Ayan, kakanta na si Jamie Port. Paru-paro G. Paru-paro G.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Manulay tayo, manulay. Tagal po kayo, pero hindi ko kayo marinig ba?
Bring them to life.
Sayaw ako dahil sayaw lang sa uban. Ikaw may gusto ko, nga lang ako na may uba. Magsayaw today, di lagi ko kay why ko'y gusto. Irog-irog, ang sayirog, irog-irog tawag jutay. Pahalok ako ay halok lang sa uban. Ikaw ay gusto ko, nga lang ako na may uban. Maghalok today, di lagi ko kay why ko'y gusto. Irog-irog, ang sayirog, irog-irog tawag jutay. Kanindot kahang nimong masayaw day. Murag ka o kanulugay day. Kanino walang iko'y gusto. Kay kadang imong sinayawan kinaraan. Sana si Ashi, salawin mo yan. Lord kahang nimong musayagan. Murag ka o hanlunod kay day. Kanino walang iko'y gusto. Kay kanay mong sinayawan kinaraan. Masayawa ko day. Sayaw lang sa uban. Ikaw may gusto ko. Ano nga ako'y na may uban. Ay, Diyos ko. Anong mga lies?
Eto,
Teka lang, teka lang.
ayan, hello, hello. Asan ka na, Jamie Pot? Nawala ka na, Jamie Pot. Oh, ako na naman naiwan dito. Asan? Ako na naman naiwan dito.
Hamunin ko si si Aishi.
Oh. I see.
Aishi! Tara, paro-paro, G. Dali! Pagod, akala nyo? Hindi kayo
Alam mo,
ang
tingin ko,
pagod kaya mag-parody.
siguro, kaya ka pumayat, nagparo-parody ka. Nagparo-parody ka,
Pagod, uy.
kaya ka pumayat. Kaya ka pumayat na ganyan kasi nagparo-parody ka everyday. No? Jamie Pot? Nagparo-parody ka everyday kaya ka pumayat ng ganyan.
Kaya nga, sobrang payat. Sobrang payat.
Paro-parody.
Payat. payat, di ba?
Yeah.
Sige na, Madam Aishi, ikaw na ikaw na magparo-paro, G. Dali.
Naks. Di yan paro-paro G, Madam Ice eh. Acro yan eh. Ginagawa mo eh. Acro. Acro yung assign na yan eh. Sabi ni Insa, no? Sa iba yan lumilipad. Kati, ikaw
Hindi na.
naman. MC. Hindi, okay, punta ko ng gagawa ko ng video yan. Paro-paro G na yan. Pupunta kami ng baka lumabas kami, mag-out of town kami. So, doon ko gagawin sa mga bundok. Doon ako
Yun na nga,
magpaparo.
inuha mo siya.
Oo. Kasi, hindi ko pa, pinapanood ko yung steps niya, nababaduyan ako. Medyo nababaduyan ako. Pero ang daming sumasayaw. Sabi ko, mukhang maganda. O, so, itatry ko. Tapos maraming mga iba-ibang steps eh. Gumawa sila ng mga...
Kasi nag-viral na siya.
Oo, gumagawa ng steps eh. So, sabi ko, try ko nga. Pero, yeah. Pero not now. Hindi ko alam yung steps eh. Baka iba-ibang paro-parong magawa ko. Baka lumipad yung paro-paro ko eh. Anong bago ngayon, Jamie? Ano ang bago? Is there anything new sa'yo? In love ka. So ngayon, sabi mo, di ba, in love ka? Kilala ba namin yung,
No.
yung...
Wala.
Wala ba? Wala kang love life ngayon?
Dati pa naman akong in love. Natural lang ang in love.
Oh, wow.
It's normal. It's normal. Boring lang sa
Si Madam Ice, so, palagi in love yan. Tignan mo.
normal lang.
Nagkaroon yata.
Masaktan ka man maano ka man, it's normal. It's not.
Madam Ice, ilan ba anak mo, Madam Ice? Ha? Ilan ba anak mo, Madam Ice? Di kita marinig. Ilan anak mo, Madam Ice? 3. Oh. Gusto mong gawing 4?
3, 4.
Gusto mong gawing 4 na?
Bakit nakamute siya?
Hindi siya nakamute.
3 daw.
Wala siya makapagsalita kasi tulog na yung mga anak niya. 3 daw. Oo. Sabi ko gawin ko 4. Gusto mo gawin 4? Ayan. Kaya si Madam Dina, umalis ka naman. Haba-haba lang. Parang si Rapon.
Ayan na.
Haba na yan. Madam Dina.
Yeah. Haba ng buhok. Si Rapunzel yan. Papahabain niya pa yan. Hanggang kalabak.
Ay ka lang. Alis mo na ako sa kita. May titingnan lang.
Madam Aiza, gusto ko yung mo, yung Shanghai mo. Kailangan, pag makasugtog lang, ganda ko ng Shanghai. Subyang Shanghai. Tutuan mo ko ng Shanghai.
What?
Pag-isita ko dyan, tutuan mo naman ko ng Shanghai. Pero wag naman yung dati nung niluto. Kung kayo, nag-swimming. Kasi puro arena lang yung laman yun. Joke lang, alam ko masarap yung Shanghai. So, ano na, minsan, parang tahimik ka naman dyan, Diyos ko.
Ano na ng ate? Anong ate? Ito pa katulog ka na.
Oy, matutulog na ako. Ako naman ang matutulog.
Ako nga, wala. 2 oras pa lang tulog ko. Wala pa sa gabi.
Ano natin, alas 8 na, mag-aalas 8 na ng umaga, tulog gising pa ako.
Bukas pa ba?
Bukas, Sabado ngayon dito. Kaya lang baka okay, paano ba yan mga kapatid? Ako'y pababa na. Maraming salamat sa inyong tulong. Ice, Madam Ice, maraming salamat sinamahan mo ko. Maraming salamat sa iyo. Grabe, hindi mo ako iniwan.
You're welcome, Mr.
Ibang klase ng kaibigan. Sabi ka, hindi ka nang iiwan. Hindi ka nang iiwan sa ere. As in, very, ka talaga, supportive. Dapat merong ang ribbon eh. Most supportive. Kaya, most cooperative. Yun din dapat yung ribbon eh. Ang kasi ka ba naman? Suko ako sa'yo. Taas kamay ko. Dalawa. Grabe. Napaka init ng yung pakikipagtulugan.
Iniwan.
Napaka-init ng yung
Detail mo.
Grabe. Napaka-init ng yung pakikipag-kooperasyon. Yung ko si MC. Yung ko si MC. So, grabe na eh. Yung nakakat. Ito si Kat, hindi ko na iiwan. Talagang kasamahan ka niyan kahit saan. Kahit sa CR, kasamahan. So, paano ba yan? Alis na ako. Yan, salamat. Ako'y
Thank you.
thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Siyempre naman, tulungan din naman ko dito. Dahil ito nga, nila-live mo ko many times.
Thank you.
Ayan,
Ito nga, nila-live mo ko. Ito nga, nila-live mo ko kahit wala ako. Dito nila-live mo ko. Isa ka lang kukulat ako. Live pala ako. Oo. Siyempre.
Yung mga premiere mo, pinakalimutan mo rin.
Oo, pati premiere ko, nakakalimutan ko. Ba't premiere pala ako? Natulugan ko.
Salamat.
Okay. Thank you din. Thank you din sa'yo. Siyempre, super tulong din ito. Pag ikaw naman ang nagla-live sa akin, kahit wala ako, nagla-live ko. Masama lang talaga ugaling ni Ice. Masama lang talaga si Ice. Ngayon ko na napatunayan. Masamang kaibigan to si Ice. And then joke ko yan, Ice. Papatawa lang tayo. Pero I love you, grabe. No? Ikaw yung unang ikaw ang unang nag-ghost sa akin. Kahit hindi mo ko sota, ikaw yung nag-ghost sa akin. Unang taong nag-ghost sa akin. Nagkaroon ako ng mga jowa-jowa, hindi ako pinost. Meron kaming formal separation. May formal closure kami. So, meron kaming jowa, pinost ko.
May closure.
Oo, yung mga ex ko may closure. Tayo wala. Pero thank you ha. Thank you din. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye everyone.
Umayos mo kaya yun. Insan, thank you so much. Good evening, good night na po sa lahat.
Good night
Ay.
na pa. Una na ako, Sisi Loves. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Good night, everyone. Ayan. Pangalan ni Ma'am Second Advance, Sir Jeff Serrano. Paano nyo na yung si Popo? Okay lang yan. Nakalas sa ball niya din. Ayan. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Sa lahat po ng kabarangay Team All-in-One, thank you. Sa lahat po ng mga papasok, Mr. Cups Vlog, thank you, Insan. Sir JJ, Jipinjan, Sir Joey, thank you po sa lahat na pumasok kay Sisi Ice Mallet at saka kay Meet Isabella. Good night everyone, and I love you all. God bless us all, and good night. I love you all. Bye-bye.